There we go.
Yeah. Back up in this bitch once again. Goddamn on CP time. You already know. Let me find the stream, man. Oh shit. Hold up. Once again, goddamn on CP. What's up with everybody, man? I see D-Lo stepped up in the building. Say salute. Eugene, then what's up with you? Say salute to Marlo and Trey X. Glad to be back with everyone tonight at the fights. Absolutely, man.
Salute.
Winston Lee, what's up with you? Benito Gonzalez Jr., welcome to the gym. This your first time. Said all the fights so far have been amazing. Great on the card for Top Rank. All right. I hope they ain't took all the energy. Leave some energy for the main card and shit. Eugene knows that Navarrete going to walk through Diaz pretty easy in the main event. I don't know, man. Diaz is pretty tough-minded fighter. I think he's going to come fight back tonight. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of bravado and shit. King Louis, what's up, bro? Say salute, family. What's going down with you? Zay, salute to you. KF Harris, what's up with it? D, salute to you, bro. What's going down? Say salute, Kim Folk. Y'all say, I thought you about to say something, bro.
Oh no, I said salute before I went off. Salute, fam.
Oh, okay. Y'all saw what I was saying, man. What's up, bro? Across that pond. Say salute to the corner in the chat. Rod X, the champion, this motherfucker. Say what's up, my people, man. We about to check out these fights. We're gonna see the little fight with Edgar Berlanga. You also got the Navarrete fight, man. Y'all already know Navarrete is one of my favorite fighters to call. You know what I'm saying? He throw a bunch of punches. He always in action-packed fights, good fights. Go out there and beat the brakes off motherfuckers. And hopefully we get a chance to see him against somebody like maybe Shakur in the future, Gary Russell Jr. or something like that. I think they should have been player. I would love to call that shit. They gonna throw 1,500 punches apiece. King Lewis said Ryan Garcia a real mark out here. Yeah, he a mark, man. I saw a little article talking about he pulled out the fight for to manage his health or some shit like that. Yeah, man, you know how it is, man, with these fighters, man, these beauty pageant ass fighters and shit. You know what I'm saying? They ain't no real fighters. I think when he had that fight against Luke Campbell, that shit probably put some doubt in his mind. He might not have never been through nothing, that type of adversity, get dropped with a single looping left hand from a southpaw, and then they try to put him right back in with another southpaw and Fortuna. You know what I'm saying? So I think he got a little fear. Appreciate that super chat from Love Rule Japan. Say salute Marlo, Trey, in the gym. Checking in from the road. Thanks again for making my Sunday drives enjoyable. Absolutely. Appreciate you pulling up. Raphael Gooden, what's up with it? Say what's up, Marlo and Trey X. Eugene said, I hope Trey's got his gas situation straight tonight. Yeah, I'm in a lot better place this time. I got me some of this peanut butter breath. Shit, I'm really fucked up right now. I gotta get my rhythm, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm doing a lot better, man. I ain't got none of that grape jelly shit like I did last time. So hopefully we have some good fights tonight. Call the frog out of will. Chop it up about boxing and shit. Maybe I can make a few people mad. Let's see if I can make some people unsubscribe again tonight. Hell, I might just go in there and say some outrageous shit tonight. Goddamn me. Well, I appreciate all y'all pulling up, man. Hopefully we have a good night of fighting. I see that the card just started. They showing highlights from Edgar Berlanga. I'm really not a believer just yet, man. You know how I am with the prospects. It's kind of hard to impress me. So let's see if he got somebody that's gonna come and fight back. I had took him to get the stoppage in the second round. All his fights be first round knockouts. So hopefully he got an opponent that can at least get out the first round tonight. Hey, bro, what round you take Berlanga in that on the Champ Ross, bro? He probably over there sharing a video and shit. What's up to J1 Pro Da Vinci? Salute to you. KF Harris, I got Berlanga. He from my hood, goddamn. All right, man, that's what's up. Shit, he definitely got a lot of power and stuff, man. I just want to see him fight somebody that can fight back. The only time I seen him fight somebody that can fight back was him sparring against Erickson Lubin, and it looked like Lubin was getting the better of it. So I just got to see, man. What's up to David OG? Salute to you. Say peace, boxing fan. Yeah, we back in this bitch once again, man. Call some of these fights. Shit, they about to go ahead and get it cracking early. I think Berlanga about to get ready to fight in the first fight. I think that's Berlanga. I think that's the Puerto Rican flag. Yeah, they got Berlanga in the first fight, y'all. So we better go ahead and get this shit cracking early. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get it jumping. Eugene. Oh yeah, I read that shit already. Let me go ahead and get my shit set up, man. I know I'm about to be sweating, so let me go and get my headband and all that shit. Get myself ready. What's up with y'all though, man? What's going down? What y'all smoking on tonight? Eugene and them talking about my gas. What you smoking on? If you can hear me, bro, what you got over there in your gas, my pump, boy? I know we wasn't calling the fights and shit last week, man. I know a lot of y'all was looking for us, but I had some.
I picked Belonga in 4, and then I got some Purple Punch and some 5150. They both OG.
Yeah. I know you're gonna keep you some OG. Hold on, where I'm at. Eugene them said Belonga in 1 round. I'm going out on a limb with this one, huh? Hopefully, man, the dude can come fight back, bro. The man can't get all first round knockouts. He got to develop. You know what I'm saying? David OG said, I hope he gets some rounds in. That's what I'm saying. I hope he gets some rounds in. He said he on some of them runs, goddamn. I ain't had none of the runs in a while. KF Harris said Snoop's dream over here. I ain't never heard of that shit. King Louis said White Urkel and some Gorilla Glue. Stay on that glue. Eugene Neal said, I got this sour diesel. I'm a classic man, goddamn. Say he like them sativas. Yeah, I like sour diesel too. It just give me cotton mouth, man. So it's hard for me to smoke this shit before I call the fight. You know what I'm saying? It seems like them sativas do me like that. It's better for me to smoke an indica before I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? But we got the fighters in the ring and shit. Belonga look like he focused. Look like he mean business. You know what I'm saying? Look like he got him a little perspiration and shit already working. So he nice and warmed up. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what he do tonight. Like I said, yeah, hey, last weekend, did y'all see what happened with that prospect? What's the prospect name, man? Milnicki, Vito Milnicki Jr. I know he was a standout amateur. He was like 147 and 22. He turned pro when he was only 17 years old. I think he was like a junior in high school or something like that. But he just took his first loss last weekend. They put him in a step-up fight. They put him in there with a guy that was 6-2. He didn't have no knockouts. But the thing is, he was a Philadelphia fighter, and he was the son of a man that used to go against Dwight Muhammad Cowie. And what's the other one, man? Matthew Saad Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? So he had that pedigree and shit. And whenever I looked at Milnicki, I always kind of felt like he might have some trouble because he was kind of slow. You know what I'm saying? You know, like with the good fighters, a lot of the time they have some kind of speed. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker here was slow as hell, man. So I wasn't too surprised he went out there and took that first loss. What's up to Set Shop, man? That's the Intercontinental Trivia Champion. What's going down with you? Y'all saw what I was saying. Said I got some Sunset Sherbet and orange cookies, goddamn. That's what's up. I like this Sunset Sherbet. Hands of Stone, welcome to the gym. This your first time. So you know some of that purple earth. All right, we in the first round and shit already. Y'all the motherfucker fighting. All right. Belonga right there in front of him. He got his hands on good and shit. All right. Shot of the feint. His opponent stepped in with a jab and pushed it back. Came back with the jab again. Stiff jab from Belonga. Came back with the jab again. That's Belonga. He right there in front of Nicholson. Nicholson went to the body with the jab and stepped back at the range on Belonga. Belonga right there in front of him. Stepped in with the jab. Shot of the feint. And Nicholson said he gonna reset on him. He on the actual to the ring and shit. Stepped in with the jab. Thought about going to the body. He didn't pull the trigger on it though. Lead left hook from Belonga, but Nicholson ducked up under it. Then they got tangled up. The referee just broke him. All right, they in the center of the ring and shit right now. Belonga over the step with the Nicholson. Stepped in with the stiff jab, spit the guard with it. A jab from Nicholson, a jab with the right hand from Belonga. I think he barely missed them shots though. Nicholson on the actual ring, he was moving to the left, back to the right. Now he posted up in front of Belonga and stepped in with the jab. Belonga came back with a jab what was on, and Nicholson said he had to reset on Belonga. Nicholson stepped in with a left hook type punch and stepped back the ring. Jab right hand from Belonga, but he missed them shots though. All right. Nicholson, he on the outskirts of the ring and shit. Stepped in with the jab. Thought about going to the body with something. He didn't put the trigger. Left hook to the body from Belonga. Try to come upstairs with the left hook. All right. Left hook in the right hand from Belonga, but he missed that shot though. All right. He right there in front of Nicholson. All right. He got the hands on good. All right. Nicholson shot of the feint, stepped in with the jab and stepped back at the range, back towards the outskirts of the ring. Here come a jab with a loop of right hand from Belonga. Then they got tangled up. Nicholson going to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. It's a minute and 21 seconds left to go on the round. Belonga over the step of the Nicholson right now. Nicholson after probing lead hand moving to the left. Back to the right, he on the actual the ring and shit right now. All right, Belonga stepped in with a stiff jab, and Nicholson came back with the jab. Was on Belonga. He on the actual the ring. Stepped in with a stiff jab at Nicholson. Right hand, left hook to the body from Belonga. Belonga came back with some more shots. Left hook to the body from Nicholson, though. Said he ain't gonna give it to him for free. All right, stepped in with a double jab this time to Nicholson. They put the stiff arm on the motherfucker. Stepped back out the range. All right, here come Belonga, a little bit of headwood. Nicholson stepped in with stiff jab. Jab looped the right hand from Belonga. Then they got tangled up a little bit. The referee better come break him. There's about 47 seconds left to go in this round. All right, Belonga posted up in front of him. Nicholson shot the jab right there, but Belonga slipped it. Jabbing the right hand to the body from Nicholson, and then they got tangled up, and Belonga working the left hook in the midst of the clinch. The referee just let them jockey for a position. They broke themselves. All right, here come Belonga trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. Got his hand go sit down with the stiff jab. This Belonga. All right, Nicholson shot a little faint. Belonga. He got a 3-2 tight combination from Belonga. Then they got tangled up. All right, they jogging for a position a little bit. Nicholson working the right hand to the body in the midst of the clinch. The referee just came and broke him. We got 18 seconds left to go in the round. Here come Belonga over the 7 to him. Nicholson went to the body with the jab with his head out the line. Jab right hand from Belonga, but he barely missed that shit though. Nicholson looked like he gonna survive the first round for the first time in Belonga's career. Right? Went to the body with the jab. Jab right hand from Belonga, but he barely missed it though. 3-4-3 type, 4-3-4 combination from Belonga to end the round. And it's the end of that round. All right, what you think about the first round, bro?
Shit, I like Belonga that round. The combination power punching, I think it was the difference. Nicholson or Nelson, that he was using his jab trying to work the ring, but Belonga was walking him down, man. Counter punching, but throwing combinations off of it. I like Belonga that round.
All right. So that's why I said, oh, you watching that Mill Nicky shit? Juco off the dub said it's going to last 2 rounds. Yes or no? I picked Belonga knockout in 2 rounds. So let's see. It looked like it's gonna go more rounds than that though, because his opponent kind of elusive. What's up to Snacks B? Salute to you, man. What's going down? Say salute to the chat. Hold on, the Queen just stepped up in this motherfucker. What's up to La La D? Goddamn, what's going down? Back in this bitch once again. Appreciate the mess of fraud. Off the dub said Belonga 10-9 round. All right. Got it 1-0 for Belonga. Let me get a little water. All right. Getting ready for the second round. All right, action on the way. They're ringing shit right now. All right, jab from Nicholson and came back with a 2-punch combination. Belonga trying to come back with something. Still jab for Nicholson, went to the body for the left hook. Belonga coming back with combination. Still jab for Nicholson. Came back with jab again. This Nicholson. Jab right hand for Belonga, but it barely misses though. He right there in front of Nicholson. Nicholson stepped in with a stiff jab, but Belonga had came back with the jab of his own. Stiff jab from Belonga once again. Left hook from Nicholson. Left hook from Belonga knocked the motherfucker out of bounds. Lead right hand from Nicholson and Belonga trying to come back with something. All right. Belonga right there in front of him. All right. Standing up straight tall, stiff jab for Nicholson, spit the guard, but it went to the body with the jab, but it took a jab from Belonga upside his head, though. Belonga posted up in front of him. Left foot to the body from Nicholson, and Belonga came back with left hook was on. He right hand from Nicholson. Belonga came back with a 2-punch combination. Came back with some more shit. 3-2 combination from Belonga. Came back with the left hook. But Nicholson over to fight back, though, coming back with left hook in the right hand. Then they got tangled up. All right. Referee let them jockey for position a little bit. There's 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go on the round. All right. The referee just broke him. All right, here we go. All right, here come Belonga over 7 to lead right hand from Nicholson. Came back to the left hook. Touch with a jab. Super right hand. Belonga went to the body with the left hook. All right, right hand to the body from Nicholson. Short left hook from Belonga. All right, sip jab from Nicholson. Came back to the left hook again. Came back with the right uppercut. Belonga came back with a 3-punch combination. Short right hand from Belonga. Then came back to the left hook. Then he got him in the headlock. All right, the referee about to come break him. It's submitted in 40 seconds left to go in the second round. All right, and it's in the ring shit right now. All right, but don't go with the stepper to Nicholson. Nicholson trying to put that Jersey shuffle footwork on this motherfucker right now. He don't ask for the ring. Stepped in with a stiff jab this time to Nicholson. Still putting that footwork on Belonga. Lead right hand from Nicholson, a sneaky lead right hand, and step back out of the ring. All right, here comes a jab from Belonga, though. I think he barely missed it. Jab from Nicholson this time. He might have barely missed that one, too. He don't ask for the ring. Belonga shot in the feint. Here comes a double jab from Nicholson. Here comes a jab from Belonga, though, trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. Nicholson, though, asked for the ring. He would move to the left, back to the right. Now he posted up, went to the body with the jab this time to Nicholson. Lead right hand from Nicholson right on the chin. Belonga trying to fight back, though, coming back with a little combination. Then they got tangled up. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go on the round. The referee just came and broke him. All right. Here come Belonga. Got his hands are good. Nicholson stepped in with a double jab. He just touched him with the jab, though. No power. A little bit of head move from Belonga. Stepped in with the jab, trying to come back with something. Both of them fired shots and missed shots. All right. Lead right hand from Nicholson. Then he went down. I don't know what the fuck happened. Did he get caught with something? Belonga might have hit him with a check hook or something, because I don't even see what he hit him with. I saw the lead right hand from Nicholson. Belonga must have hit him with a check hook or something. All right. Here come Belonga over there skipping to the motherfucker right now. Lead left hook from Belonga. Right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook again from Belonga. Chop up right hand from Belonga. This motherfucker Nicholson looking raggedy out here right now. All right, they got tangled up a little bit. We got 18 seconds left to go on the round. The referee just broke him. He dusted the debris off the gloves of Nicholson. All right. Nicholson trying to shake the cobwebs out and shit, trying to shake the, get his legs back up on him. He moving to the left, back to the right. He on the ask for the ring and shit right now. Lead right hand from Belonga went to the body with the left hook, and it's the end of that round. End of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, that was something like a 10-8 round right there. You know what I'm saying? But really was a 10-8 round. It just is a beat down special, Malonga round.
Yeah, that was a hell of a beatdown, man. Appreciate the message prize from the Queen. Winston Lee, salute to you. Off the dub, say finish him. Absolutely. Lala D said, come on, Nicholson, give us a few more rounds. I got Belonga though. Yeah, man, I took Belonga by second round knockout, so my pick then got fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was like he took the lead right hand from Nicholson. He came right back with the left hook and landed it clean. And he landed high on the head too, man. That's a tough spot to take a shot. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like he probably gonna get him out of there in the next round. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the mess of frauds, y'all, man, for real. All right, we're getting ready. Let me get a little water. Getting ready to go into the third round. First time Belonga to win 3 rounds in his career. All right, here we go. Action on the way. They're in the ring and shit right now. All right, Nicholson stepped in with the jab, went to the body with the left hook, came back with the right uppercut type shot. 2-3 combination for Nicholson. Hard left hook from Belonga, came back with the right hand, left hook, and another right hand that's Belonga. Then they got tangled up. All right. Belonga just rolled into the ropes and shit. The referee about to come break him. There's 2 minutes and 42 seconds left to go on the round. Belonga was holding on for a little while. This thing looked like he might have got hurt or something. All right. Nicholson touched him with shots to the body, back of the the left hook, came back with the right uppercut. Short left hook from Belonga. Nicholson had to step back at the range. Stepped in with the jab, but he didn't quite commit to it though. I shooting the range find out there. Came back with the stiff jab this time. This Nicholson. A little bit of head movement. Came back with the jab again. This Nicholson. Belonga right in front of him. A little bit of head movement looking for opening. Nicholson stepped around with a double jab this time. Here comes a stiff jab from Belonga. Nicholson came on top of the right hand, but he missed it though. He on the actual ring shit in front of the blue corner right now. All right. Shot both hands out there at the same time the way Emmanuel Augustus used to do. That's Nicholson. Left foot to the body from Nicholson. Then they got tangled up. Nicholson got Belonga in the headlock and shit. The referee just came and broke him. All right. They towards the center of the ring and shit right now. Here come Belonga over stepping to him. Body from Nicholson. Back and step with a double jab, hooking off the jab to Nicholson and step back at the range. Here come Belonga stepping to stiff jab from Nicholson. Stop the head back with it. Move it to the left, back to the right. Came back with a lead right hand, but he missed it on. Belonga came back throwing left hooks to the body and threw the motherfucker down there. Nicholson said he was good, though it was a slip. He said it shouldn't have been a knockdown, but he did take a punch on the way down. So that's the way that should be ruled a lot of the time. Nicholson don't look like he hurt at all, though. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, here come Belonga. Here come a jab from Nicholson, though. He stepped back at the range. All right, still jab from Belonga right on the nose on his ass. A little bit of head movement for Belonga. All right, lead right hand for Nicholson, but he missed it over to the body left hook. Belonga putting all kind of hell upside his head for that shit. He came back with a still jab. All right, Nicholson on the outskirts of the ring and shit. Belonga trying to cut the ring off on Nicholson. All right, Nicholson stepped in with the jab, came back with the jab again. Nicholson on the outskirts of the ring and shit. Still jab from Belonga. I think he barely missed it, though. Jab from Nicholson, still jab from Belonga right on the mouth on the motherfucking ass. Nicholson sticking his tongue out and shit. Jab right hand, left hook to the bite from Belonga. Back and step with a double right hand. That's Belonga. 2-3 combination for Nicholson to get him up off of it. Came back with the jab again. That's Nicholson. He stepped back at the range. He can Belonga with the step to him though. Looking for open. Stiff jab from Nicholson. Came back with the jab with the right hand, but he missed though. Stiff jab from Belonga. Came back with the jab again. That's Belonga. Them stiff jabs on this motherfucking ass. Looking like a phone pole type of jab. He right there in front of Nicholson. Nicholson stepped in with the jab, but he missed it though and stepped back at the range. He on the ass with the ring. Moving to the left, back to the right. All right. Here comes a stiff jab from Belonga though, trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. He right there in front of Nicholson. Nicholson posted up and came back with the jab. He moving to the on the actual ring, moving clockwise. All right. Belonga came back with something. I think he barely missed it though. All right. He right there in front of Nicholson. Nicholson moving to the left, back to the right. Sit jab from Belonga. Straight right hand to the body from Belonga. Came back with the jab again. That's Belonga. He got a jab with the left hook from Nicholson, but he took something back from Belonga. Belonga over the stem to a motherfucking ass, got his hands go. All right. Nicholson stepped in with a jab with the right hand from Nicholson and backed him up. All right. Came back with the jab again. Still jab from Belonga on his motherfucking ass though. Jab overhand right. Came back with the left hook. That's Belonga. Look like he barely missed them shots though. He gonna still jab from Belonga once again upside the head. And it's the end of that round, man. Nicholson showing some durability. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think Belonga slowed down this round. Early, Nicholson was doing pretty good working off the jab, but them power shots, I think Belonga took back the round with the power shots. Belonga round.
Okay, and they ruled at a knockdown too, so you got to call it 10-8. Appreciate that mess of frog, man. Off the dubs, a dirty hit to the back of the head. Okay. Eugene Nelson Belonga check hook to the temple, put him down. Goddamn, it did. What's up to I think I said Raphael Gooden already. Salute to D-Lo, man. That's the voice of reason. What's going down with you, bro? Yo, this motherfucker Belonga finally getting some rounds in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time going 4 rounds. So let's see. Let's see if Nicholson can get stronger coming down the stretch. Getting ready to go into the 4th round right now.
It's my money round.
Yeah, I think he might. I don't know, man. That could have not been called a knockdown. It was kind of. Left hook to the body from Malonga and backed him up. Came back with the jab. Came back with the jab. Left hook, shot right hand from Malonga upside the head. Here comes stiff jab from Nicholson. Stiff jab from Malonga. Double jab from Nicholson. Stiff jab from Malonga. Nicholson shot the rangefinder out there. I stepped in with the jab, but it got parried by Malonga. Shooting the rangefinder out there. There's Nicholson right there in front of Malonga. Malonga just parrying these little rangefinders and shit. Nicholson came back with a stiff jab. I think he might have split the guard with it. Right? Malonga right in front of him. Here comes a jab with the right hand from Nicholson, but he barely missed it though. I came back with the jab again to Nicholson. Here comes a stiff jab from Malonga, but he barely missed it though. He right there in front of Nicholson right now. Nicholson shot the rangefinder out there and said he gonna reset on Belonga on the outskirts of the ring. Moving to the left, back to the right. Now he posted up in front of Belonga right now. Shot a little feint and came back with the jab. Then he walked off from Belonga. Belonga trying to cut the ring out. Leave right hand from Nicholson, but they barely missed it though. Then they got out of town. Belonga said, "Where you going, goddamn? You can run, but you can't hide." He over the step in Nicholson. Came in with a stiff jab, but came back with the jab again. That's Belonga. Nicholson on that footwork and shit a little bit on the outskirts of the ring and shit right now. Belonga over there looking for opening. He comes stiff jab for Nicholson. Step back at the range and shit on that footwork once again. Belonga trying to cut the ring out from Nicholson. Nicholson shooting the rangefinder. Stiff jab from Belonga. Nicholson had to get out of town once again. All right, Belonga trying to find this motherfucker right now, shooting the series. Fight came in with the jab, overhand right type punch, right hand to the body from Nicholson. Came back with the jab. This Nicholson. Belonga came back with the jab of his own. All right, he posted up in front of Nicholson right now, got his hands up good. Nicholson stepped in with the double jab. All right, he got a jab with the right hand from Belonga, but he ain't landed clean though. Nicholson on that footwork and shit, putting that jersey shuffle on that motherfucker once again. He on the outskirts of the ring. Belonga trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. Shit, cook on this motherfucking chin from Nicholson. Belonga coming back with something. 2-3 combination from Nicholson. And came back with the jab. He right hand, left hook, right hand from Belonga. Nicholson fighting back though. Overhead right type bump from Belonga. He came back with left hook. Nicholson ripping shots to the body. Back and step with the lead right hand and he driving Belonga back. Touch with a double right hand at time on the inside. Right? What that? 3-4-3 combination for Nicholson. Belonga came back with a jab. Right? Nicholson right there in front of Belonga right now. Looking like he's more confident in this shit right now. Went to the body with the jab. Nicholson and Belonga step back out of the ring. They ain't in the ring and shit right now. Right? Jab to the body from Nicholson. Look like Belonga came back with a jab. 3-2 combination from Nicholson on his motherfucking ass. It came back with a jab. Overhand right type pump for Belonga, but he barely missed it though. And Nicholson stepped back at the ring. I stepped in with a jab, but he ain't landed jab though. He missed the jab. Lead right hand for Nicholson, but he missed it though. I think he might have took another check from Belonga. All right, the referee talking to Belonga, talking about let's keep the shit clean. We got 36 seconds left to go around. Here comes a jab for Nicholson and a jab from Belonga though. He posted up in front of Nicholson right now. All right, Nicholson posted up in front of him. All right, stepped in with the jab, came back with the right hand, but he barely missed that right hand though. Still jab from Belonga. Jab right hand to the body, left hook to the body from Nicholson. Left hook from Belonga. Came back with another left hook that's Belonga. Nicholson drove him back to the ropes. Going to the body with the left hook. All right, Belonga got some blood coming out of his mouth, and it looks like he got some doubt on his face right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing something. Left hook to the body from Nicholson. Belonga fighting back though, came back with a 2-punch combination. And chest to chest. Right hand to the body from Nicholson. Came back with the right uppercut. Hard left hook from Belonga. The check engine light came on. And Nicholson survived another round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I like Nicholson that round. I think throughout the whole round he was winning the round. He had the pity pat jab, but it was effective. You know what I'm saying? He was landing 3-1. Besides that last little hard ass shot he took at the end of the round, I think it was enough to edge the round out Nicholson.
Okay. D-Lo, what's good? What's up with you, bro? La D say, wow, yeah, man, I see a little doubt on the youngster face. King Louis said Belonga looked like fast food. Goddamn, hey, bro, I've been saying ever since I saw him in the ring with Lubin, I just ain't been super impressed. You know what I'm saying? And I want to see what's going to happen when somebody try to fight back. And that's what he got tonight. He got somebody that's fighting back, and he looking like fast food, like you said. You know what I'm saying? He kind of slow. I see some doubt. We talk about these prospects, man. People going to get mad. Let me see if I can make some people unsub tonight. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker Belonga looking weak out here right now, man. He went in the fight, though. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't looking like no world beater. All right, here we go. Then into the ring, they got that split screen shit up, man. I hate when they do that. Right here from Nicholson, I can't really see. He trying to work the left hand in the midst of the clinch. All right. Yeah, that was a hard left hook on Belonga in that last round on that replay. All right. Lead right hand from Nicholson. Belonga coming back with shots, though. Left hook from Nicholson. Came back for the jab. Nicholson put the rangefinder out there. Here come a stiff jab from Belonga. Nicholson put that stiff arm out there. Came in with a stiff jab. Right hand to the body from Nicholson. Belonga with a hard left hook and a chopper right hand. And Nicholson down there did the splits like John Claude Van Damme. And the referee he ruled that a knockdown. Nicholson say he good though. So I think this is 3 knockdowns for Belonga in this fight. You know what I'm saying? All right, here come Belonga. Over there skipping to the motherfucker. Looking for an opening. Shot little feint at Nicholson. Touch with jab, short right uppercut. Left hook to the body from Nicholson. Jab right hand from Belonga. They came back with the left hook, but he missed the left hook though. Right? Nicholson worked his way out the blue corner and shit right now. He on the outskirts of the ring. Here come Belonga over there stepping to him though. Looking for opening on Nicholson. Nicholson got his hands good posted up in front of Belonga. Stepped in with a triple jab this time to Nicholson. Then put the forearm on the back of his neck that time. The referee told him, motherfucker, keep this shit clean, man. Don't be doing that shit. Keep this shit close to the Marquis of Queensberry rules. All right, he gonna Belonga over to stepping to him. Step jab for Nicholson so he can work his way off the ropes and shit. All right, Belonga over to stepping to him though, looking for opening on him. Lead left hook came back with the right hand this time. This Belonga hand landed clean though. Still jab for Nicholson. The Belonga came back with a still jab on his ass. Came back with a jab again. That's Belonga. Here come a 6-3 combination from Nicholson. Then they walked off on Belonga. Belonga trying to cut the ring off on him, trying to catch up to him. Nicholson shooting the rangefinder out there, stepped in with a double jab and pushed Belonga back. Belonga said he ain't going nowhere though. He is undeterred and this motherfucker looked for opening on Nicholson. Nicholson stepped in with a still jab, but Belonga came back with a jab. Nicholson on his toes a little bit. He on the outside of the ring and shit. Right? Here come a jab from Belonga. Shot right hand, double right hand for Belonga. Damn, they knocked him out the ring. Came back with another one. Nicholson showing bravado. Came back with a jab. Then he stepped into a smother the range that time and initiated the clinch. The referee taking a close look. He let him jockey for a position. Belonga just posted up, said he gonna take a break with the motherfucker, man. Let's rest. Fuck it, I'm tired too. It's 54 seconds left to go in the round. Here come Belonga over the step to him. He kind of squared up and shit right now, though. Nicholson trying to work the jab a little bit and go on his toes. He on the actual ring. He gonna step jab from Belonga. I think he barely missed it though. He right in front of Nicholson. Nicholson with the lead up hook type punch so he can work his way off the ropes. Here come Belonga over the step to him. Nicholson with a jab upstairs, jab downstairs, lead right hand from Nicholson, but Belonga came back with 2 shots and Nicholson went down again, but the referee just ruled out on the slip. He dusted debris off the gloves of both fighters. We got 28 seconds left to go around. Here comes Belonga over the step of Nicholson. Nicholson said he's going to take a walk on Belonga. Right? Shooting a rangefinder after this Nicholson. They got back on their footwork. Belonga over there trying to cut the ring off. Left hook from Nicholson so he could work his way off the ropes once again. Here comes Belonga over the step to him. Right hand, left hook, right hand from Belonga. Came back to left hook this time. This Belonga. I think he landed that last shot. He missed the first 3. He trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. Nicholson over there moving clockwise on the actual the ring. Right? Belonga with a jab and a short right hand from Belonga and look like he hurt Nicholson. Every time he hurt Nicholson starts sticking his tongue out and shit. All right, what you think, bro?
Shit, 10-8 Belonga. I think Belonga just a little bit too strong for Nicholson, man. Belonga ain't found his target real flush yet, but as soon as he do, Nicholson gone. But that's if he can carry that strength to the later round. But we're gonna see.
Okay, D-Lo said Belonga looking a little fleshy in there. So you don't think he in tip-top shape, huh? D-Lo said, old boy is being too nice in there with Belonga. What's up, Ava Torres? Salute to you. Say salute to Marlo Trey's in the corner. I hear in Texans on a business trip. Missing the fights, but the corner always got me covered. Thanks. Appreciate you pulling up. Appreciate
salute.
Yeah. King Louis said Belonga went from Haney to Tyson. He need to be tested, goddamn. All right, I think we're going to the 5th round or something like that. I think we're going to the 5th round. See if he can keep his knockout streak intact. But it's good that he went out there and got him some rounds tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I am happy to see that. All right, they got the split screen up right now. So we in the 6th round. My bad. Belonga trying to cut the ring off on him, trying to find him with that jab. Nicholson on that footwork, on the outskirts of the ring and shit right now. Shot the jab out there. Belonga came back with a jab of his own, trying to cut the ring off of Nicholson. He got his hands good posted in front of Nicholson. Nicholson shot the jab out there, but he took the left hook from Belonga. Belonga with a step into him. Nicholson shot the rangefinder, came back with a jab with his head out the center line this time, did Nicholson. Belonga with a step into him, trying to find him with the jab. Nicholson came back with a jab of his own, then he walked off on Belonga. Nicholson is only circling one way. He needs to move other direction. 4-punch combination for Belonga on this motherfucking ass. Nicholson took it well though. He's still on the outside of the ring and shit, moving clockwise. He needs to move counterclockwise sometimes. They both exchange jabs at the same time, heads on the center line. That motherfucker Belonga over the stalking Nicholson right now. Split the guard with the stiff jab this time. This Belonga came back with the right hand. This Belonga came back with the left hook in the right hand. He ain't landed clean though. Then they got tangled up and Belonga riding him back to the ropes. It's 2 minutes and 3 seconds left to go in the 6th round. The referee just came and broke him. Belonga on his toes a little bit. shit. Left hook from Nicholson, but he took a left hook to the body from Belonga. Right? Belonga stepped in with the jab and came back with a right hand, came back with another right hand. I don't think he landed it clean though. Right? He over the step of the Nicholson. Nicholson fired the jab out there, came back with the jab again, then he walked off from Belonga. Belonga trying to find the rhythm, stepped in with the jab, came with top of the jab with the right hand is Belonga, but he barely missed that shot though. Lead right hand from Nicholson, then he stepped back to the range. He come a jab with the right hand from Belonga, then they got tangled up once again. The referee about to come break him. It's a minute and 31 seconds left to go in the 6th round. All right, here come Belonga. Here come like a 2-3 combination from Nicholson. He came back with the right hand, came back with the jab, came back with the 2-3 combination. Hard left foot from Belonga, chop him right hand from Belonga. Nicholson had to spring and get his ass up out of there. All right, Belonga said he ain't going nowhere. Lead right hand to the body from Belonga. He came back with the left hook to the head, but Nicholson had to get his ass up out of there. All right, he touched him with the right hand and he walked off on Belonga. Belonga looking more confident right now. He over there trying to cut the ring off from Nicholson. Nicholson out there looking like he getting stalked like a woman on a Lifetime movie. Belonga came on top of the jab with the right hand. And he brought back the left hook. Then they got tangled up again. Belonga over there leaning on him and shit. All right, the referee better come break him. Turn around. All right, here come Belonga with the 7th to him. Nicholson shooting that rangefinder out there. Then he walked off on Belonga. Belonga over there stalking this motherfucker right now. Shot little defender. Nicholson got a reaction. Nicholson with the jab with the right hand. And the Belonga pushed him up off of him and came back with the jab. He sprung him off the ropes like WWE. All right, he over the stalking a left hook from Nicholson so he could work his way out the ropes. Belonga missed this shot that he threw. Now he's trying to find this motherfucker Nicholson right now. Lead right here from Nicholson right on the chin. He came back with the jab right here from Belonga. The motherfucker Nicholson ragged and the check engine light came on. 2-3-2 combination. 2-3 combination. Came back with the 2 again. That's Belonga. Overhand right tight pump from Belonga. Then they got tangled up once again. Nicholson out there sprawling. He trying to survive right now. Holding on tight for dear life. We got 12 seconds left to go on the round. Belonga's over there stepping to the motherfucker looking like Jason Voorhees out here. Shot the rangefinder out there. Nicholson stepped in to facilitate the clinch. He raggedy right now. I Belonga with the right hand. And Nicholson, once again, he survives the round. He always get hurt at the end of the round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was a dominant round by Belonga, man. Them pity pat ass jab. There's no respect there for Belonga. And when he do catch Nicholson, his legs do a little dance. So you can see that you see it's affecting him. Dominant Belonga round. Yeah,
I agree with you. Yeah, Lala D said, wow, this motherfucker in the 5th round. D-Lo said, I picked KO in 6 on the Chan Raw, so let's see. Shit. Look like this motherfucker might go the distance. D-Vid OG said, Belonga is a headhunter, no body work. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, man. I ain't even noticed that. That's one reason why I like to go back and watch fights again before I give my analysis. Because I went back and watched Boots Ennis fight against Lipinets again, and I came out feeling a little differently than I did when I first watched it. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said Nicholson know how to get out of the round so far. Yeah, he do. King Lewis said no body work at all. Goddamn. Yeah, that's a good point, man. I ain't even noticed that shit. He probably would have been to stop this guy if he would go to the body when he get him up against the ropes. You know what I'm saying? What's up to my boy CSMHBJ dog, man? D-Lo said every time Nicholson does something good, he allows Belonga to rock him. J-Dawg said Belonga has no inside game and is lost in the clinch. Double jab right here from Nicholson. The Belonga came back with the left hook. Stepped in with a stiff jab at the time that Belonga. Nicholson just posted up in front of him. Belonga came back with the jab. Stiff jab from Nicholson. Belonga came back with the stiff jab, snapped the head back. Came back with the jab again. 3-2 combination from Nicholson. Left hook to the body from Belonga. Came back with step with the jab with the right hand is Belonga. Left hook to the body from Belonga. Back to step with the stiff jab is Belonga. Right hand to the body from Belonga. Then they got tangled up. Nicholson with a little rabbit punch on it in the midst of the clinch. All right, the referee let them jockey for position a little bit. They're taking a rest right now. Both of them kind of tired. They've been working. All right, Nicholson trying to get off some short shots on the inside to the body, but he missing and shit though. Short left hook from Belonga as he exited the clinch. Short left uppercut from Nicholson. And Belonga came back with a right uppercut. Belonga just pushing back. Shot the jab at there. Came back with the left hook type punch. Nicholson with a short right uppercut. He trying to force the power puncher back on his heels. That's a good idea from Nicholson. Goddamn, don't run the whole time. Sometimes you got to step to the line and back the line up. Don't just run. All right, Nicholson going to the body, ripping shots to the body on his ass. Then they got tangled up a little bit. All right, Belonga trying to ride him back and shit, trying to get his momentum back. All right, Nicholson trying to stand his ground a little bit, going to the body with the left hook in the midst of the clinch, saves Andre Ward. Short right hand for Belonga. Nicholson came back with something. All right, the chest to chest right now. Nicholson ripping shots to the body, back and step with the loop of right hand. Left hook to the body from Belonga. Then they got tangled up. It's a minute and 37 seconds left to go in the round. The referee is taking a close look right now. All right, Nicholson trying to go to the body with the hook. Back upstairs with the hook in the midst of the clinch. The referee about to do his job and come break the fighters. Now we got a minute and 26 seconds left to go in the 7th round. Jab from Nicholson. I think he thought about going to the body with something. Stepped in with a jab, came back to the left hook to Nicholson, pushed Belonga back. Lead right hand for Nicholson, and he tied him up immediately. All right, Belonga trying to ride him back to the ropes and shit right now. All right, referee taking a close look at him. All right, they just jockeying for position. Short right hand from Nicholson. Belonga came back with the left hook this time. All right, he right in front of him. Jab right hand from Belonga, but he barely missed it though. Came back with the left hook. All right hand to the body from Nicholson. Then they got tangled up once again. It's 56 seconds left to going around. Belonga trying to land some right hands in the midst of the clinch. The referee just let them jockey for position. They should need to come break the fighters. All right, you about to come break them after Nicholson landed the right hand in the midst of the clinch. All right, here come Nicholson over stepping to Belonga trying to drive him back. Came back with the left hook. He touched him with the jab, went to the body with the right hand. All right, they jangled up once again, jockeying for a position. Left hook to the body from Nicholson in the midst of the clinch. All right, they still tangled up right now, man. They jockeying for position. All right, Belonga look like he is content. He ain't trying to fight out the clinch. All right, 3-2 combination for Belonga. As soon as I said that shit, left hook from Nicholson. 2-punch combination from Belonga. Lead right hand from Nicholson. Chopper right hand from Belonga. Then they got tangled up. All right, Nicholson trying to land the right hand in the midst of the clinch. We got 13 seconds left going around. Nicholson going to the body in the midst of the clinch a little bit. Came back with the left hook as he exited the clinch. Jab right hand from Belonga and came back with the left hook. Right hand from Nicholson. Kind of right uppercut from Belonga and went to the body with the left hook. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was a pretty close round. Nicholson stepped to it. Belonga was a good job. Belonga was landing some nice power shots. I'm gonna edge that round out to Belonga.
Okay. Well, I'm at Eugene M said Belonga has heavy hands and great leverage on his punches. I want to see him fight somebody who can test his chin. I want to see him fight somebody that can fight back. But I think he got somebody that's fighting back tonight, though. He ain't got one of them tomato cans like he been fighting. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, yeah, Boost is a bad man. Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk about him a little bit later on, what I had saw from him. I got a comparison for y'all too, man. I'm gonna see what y'all think about it. All right, we're getting ready to go into the 8th and the final round. See if Belonga can keep his knockout streak intact. He done already went out there and got him some rounds, so let's see if he can go out there and close the show. He done had the man on the floor about 4 times, 3 times, something like that. All right, the fighters touch gloves for sportsmanship to start the final round. All right, here we go. They in the center ring. Here comes a silk jab from Nicholson. Left hook from Belonga, left hook from Nicholson, right hand from Nicholson. Then they got tangled up. All right, the referee better come break him. He ain't wasting no time. Left hook to the body from Nicholson in the midst of the clinch. Belonga looked like he took exception to it. They touched gloves of sportsmanship. Left hook to the body from Nicholson. Short right hand from Belonga. Then they got tangled up once again. All right, Nicholson driving them back, trying to take that momentum away from Belonga, take that momentum away from the power puncher. Belonga said, fuck that, let me get it back. And he reversed it and put him back on the ropes. Now he going to the body with the right hand. Right hand to the body from Nicholson. Overhand right side pump from Belonga. Left hook right hand from Belonga. Trying to pull down the lead hand. Came back with the right hand. That's Belonga. Short left hook from Nicholson. Lead right hand from Nicholson. Then they got tangled up again. All right. They jogging for position in the center of the ring. Belonga just driving them back right now, trying to ride them back to the ropes. Nicholson trying to stand his ground and go to the body with short shots on the inside. The referee better come break them. There's 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go on the round. All right. Here come Nicholson. 6-3 combination from Belonga. Left hook from Nicholson. Lead right hand right on the nose from Nicholson. He came back with left hook. Left hook from Belonga. Looping right hand from Nicholson. All right. Short left hook from Nicholson. Went to the body, ripping shots to the body on his ass at Nicholson. Overhand right tape pump from Nicholson like a rabbit punch on the back of the head. All right. Now he going to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. The referee let him jockey for a position. Nicholson trying to land a short right uppercut in the midst of the clinch. Came back for the left uppercut. He missed it though. Left hook from Belonga as he exited the clinch. Double left hook right hand from Nicholson. Doubled up on the right hand. 2-punch combination from Belonga, the left hook to the body, the right hand to the head. All right, here come Nicholson. All right, short left hook from Nicholson on the motherfucking ass. Now they chest to chest right now. Short right hand from Nicholson. 3-2 combination from Belonga. Left hook to the body from Belonga. Looping right hand from Belonga. 2-punch combination from Belonga. All right, they chest to chest right now. All right, the referee let them, he taking the close look, but he let them jockey for position. All right, Nicholson over there laying on this motherfucker Belonga. He really trying to get his head to the outside, you know what I'm saying, to protect himself. Right hand to the body from Nicholson. From Belonga. Nicholson ripping shot to the body. 2-punch combination from Belonga. Nicholson came back with something. Lead right hand from Nicholson. Jab right hand, left hook to the head from Nicholson. 2-punch combination from Belonga. All right, put the forearm and shit on his motherfucking neck right now. This Belonga trying to ride him back to the ropes. We got 50 seconds left to go on the round right now. Nicholson trying to land a short little left hook type punch in the midst of the clinch. Belonga just rolled him back to the ropes and shit. Looping right hand from Belonga right on the chin, on the temple. Left hook from Nicholson. Short right hand from Belonga. Came back with still jab this time. This Belonga. Nicholson look like he might be hurt right now. Looping right hand, left hook from Belonga. All right hand from Nicholson, but it was an arm punch. He missed it too. Short right uppercut from Belonga. Looping right hand from Belonga. Nicholson trying to fight back though. 6'3" combination from Nicholson upside the head. Came back with the right hand this time to Nicholson. Belonga just pushed him up off of him. Now he over the step to him. Touch with the step jab this time to Belonga. Nicholson with the left hook. Turn and got to the side. Left hook again. Look up right hand for Belonga and drop this motherfucking ass. Nicholson always get hurt at the end of the round. Get up there, son of a bitch. But he gonna survive the round anyway though. Nicholson over there raggedy. He got up though. And it's the end of the fight. End of the round, end of the fight. What you think about it, bro?
Yeah, he got up drunk as hell, man. Hey, but shit, I think that was good, man. But Longa showed his gas tank ain't worth a fuck. He took a lot of breaks and let Mickelson get off work. I mean, get off a lot of work. But at the end, though, he exploded. He dug down and landed the shot. You know what I'm saying? But did they call the fight off, or did he last to the end of the round?
Oh, I thought the ref looked like he waved that bitch off.
Yeah, I thought. But yeah, shit, it was a good shot though. He landed, he found it. But pretty good fight for Belonga. He got somebody in there to give him some rounds.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I thought Belonga showed a pretty decent chin. You know what I'm saying? Because he took some like nice lead right hands right on the chin, and he ain't never stumble or do the stanky leg or nothing. He took it well. His power seems to carry late. You know what I'm saying? Because he was hurting the guy like just about every round. You know what I'm saying? But the defense does leave something to be desired. It's easy to hit the man. You know what I'm saying? So let's see about the guy moving forward, man. I'm happy that he got him some rounds and shit tonight. Lala D said, God damn, that was fast. Danny Santiago said, thanks, Trey, man. What's up with you? Appreciate you coming through. D-Lo said, yeah, Nicholson has a mental lapse at the end of every round. Yeah, at the end of every round, man. It seems like every time this man get off the canvas, it's about 10 seconds left to go in the round. KF Harris said it was a good test. Yeah, it was a good test, man. It wasn't a guy that's just going to stand in front of you. It was a guy that's going to get on the outskirts of the ring and shit and use the entire ring. Only thing about Nicholson I didn't really like is that he kept on circling one way. He kept on moving clockwise. I think it would have been better for him if he would have mixed it up and moved clockwise and counterclockwise. That would have gave him a chance to walk Belonga into some shots. But if you go on one way, Belonga can anticipate where you're going and have a better chance of beating you to the spot. CSMHBJ Dog said Belonga needs to work on the inside game and clinch work. To the card, easy unanimous decision for Belonga. I think so too. D-Lo said the bell rang as he was bringing them together. It's supposed to go to the card. That's what I was thinking too, man. But it looked like the ref waved it off. But looking at him now, it looked like they about to announce a decision and shit. So I guess he didn't wave it off. Derek Bailey said I picked Belonga in 3. I picked him in 2. Wrong as a motherfucker. Kev Harris said Viva Puerto Rico. Absolutely. D-Lo said, I think ESPN trying to act like it was a knockout, man. I won't be surprised, man. You know they want to keep that streak going and shit. You know, that's marketable. Danny Santiago said, great job. Keep doing your thing, man. Definitely appreciate you. D-Lo said, yeah, they about to read the cards. Okay, that's good. They ain't fuck the man over like that. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, we got off to a pretty good start. It wasn't no knockout, but I enjoyed that fight. I thought it was a pretty good fight. I enjoyed calling it and shit. It wasn't like that Joe Smith Jr. when he fought against what was that fight at Vlasov or something? I could not call that fight to save my life. I would have just had to die. Bruce Gomes, what's up with it, man? Say salute to his brothers. Eugene M said Nicholson has no power, but Longa is still rough around the edges. But if his chin is solid, he has a lot of potential. I mean, but you know, when you step up the prospect, you don't want to put him in there with a guy that's knocking motherfuckers out. You don't want to get him beat. So I think that was a good step-up fight. It was a guy that had a little skill and a guy that didn't have a lot of power. You know, so that's good. That's what was supposed to happen last weekend with Vito Mielnicki. They put him in there with a guy that was 6'2" with no knockouts. He was only 5'7", if I'm not mistaken. And Vito Mielnicki was like 6 foot tall. It was supposed to be a little step up, and Mielnicki went out there and took the L. You know what I'm saying? So they doing right. You just got to go out there and beat the motherfuckers. King Lewis said, I got you, man, Junior over, dude. I think I'm gonna ride with you on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about the fighters, man, I like a fighter that got a little speed. I'm kind of biased towards speed, man. You know, speed kills, and like what I was talking about with Mielnicki, that's what I noticed last weekend. He didn't have a lot of speed, and his opponent, he didn't have a lot of power. He didn't have no knockouts, but he was a lot faster than Mielnicki. So what's gonna happen when these guys start getting in there with the faster fighters? You know what I'm saying? That's yet to be seen. Bruce Gold said dream catching in sour tang. Goddamn, I ain't never heard of them strains, man. I'm on some of this peanut butter bread. J-Dawg said hopefully they pump the brakes a little. He has more work to learn. Yeah. He got an amateur background and shit too, man. I can't think of it off the top of my head for some reason. It seemed like he was 162 and something. I don't know. It was some shit like that. But he had a background, so they ain't really got to take him slow. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, damn, you had to bring up that BS Joe Smith Jr. fight. That man regrets back to club fighter for that fight. Yeah, because I picked him. That's the way that shit go. But what I was gonna tell y'all, I went back and I watched Jerron Boots Ennis fight again, and I came away pretty impressed, man. The number one thing that impressed me about the guy is his ability to change the angle. Like if you in there with a guy and he can change the angle at a split second, he can get out your vision and you'll lose him. You're like, damn, where the fuck that nigga go? And that's what Boots got. That's the way he stopped Lipinets. He changed the angle. Lipinets didn't know where he went. He just put his gloves up to try to protect himself, but it was too late because he took a looping left hand and got dropped by Jerron. I had saw for Jerron Boots Ennis. I want to know y'all opinion on this. I see a little bit of Marcus Brown. You know what I'm saying? They kind of remind me of each other. I know Marcus Brown just a straight southpaw. He don't switch the way Boots Ennis do, but the amateur backgrounds are very similar. Marcus Brown was 57-6, and Jerron Boots from Philadelphia. Marcus Brown come from Staten Island or some shit like that. Both of them are very athletic, you know what I'm saying? Got some good power. But we saw what happened with Marcus Brown when he got into a dog fight with John Pascal. You know, I call him a truth teller, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna come and bring a dog fight to you. And people was talking about Jerron Boots Ennis fighting against Sean Porter, and I kind of saw some similarities because Sean Porter, he don't hit as hard as John Pascal, but he a dog. He just as much of a dog as Pascal. So I think it might be a little bit too early for a fight like that for Boots. But I do think Boots is very talented, and they're going to have to deal with him. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about the comparison, though, man? I just see some similarities in the style a little bit. King Lewis said he ain't no bum, though. Just green a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Eugene M said, dude fought his heart out in that upset last week. Mad props to him. Yeah, man, mad props to him in that upset. That was some bad matchmaking. Well, I ain't gonna say bad matchmaking, but if I got a fighter, he a young fighter, he up and coming fighter, he only 18 years old. He do got the amateur background, 147-22. Do I want him? Do I really want to put him in a step-up fight against a Philly fighter with lineage? Because his dad used to fight against the white Muhammad Cowie, and he fought against what's the motherfucker they used to fight against? What's the name of the guy that got left at the park as a kid? What's the name of that guy, bro, that got left at the park as a kid and shit? He was a hell of a fighter. Something Muhammad, Matthew Saad Muhammad. So he used to fight against Matthew Saad Muhammad, and he fought against the white Muhammad Cowie, and they put him in there with his son. So that motherfucker had that lineage, man. I thought that was just a tough ass spot to be in. That's something about PBC. I always say they're tough, but sometimes they'll put you in a little bit too tough for that point in your career. Like, think about Deontay Wilder, brother, Marcellus Wilder, when they put him in there with that guy that can switch, and he went out there and got knocked the fuck out. He was too green to be in there with a guy that can switch like that. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, I think I heard Eubanks Jr. says he is staying at 160 the other day. Okay. La D said, yeah, Boots does that. Yeah, that motherfucker can change the angle on you, man. You'll fuck around and lose him. K.L. Harris said, Boots has a good future. D-Lo said they can't pump the brakes. They aren't exactly moving him super fast, in his opinion. Yeah, they are moving him pretty slow. La D said, MARLO'S Corner, who do you guys want to see versus Belonga next or soon? Man, I'm for all name brand fights, man. But really, I want to see the guy go ahead and develop. Go on in there and keep on stepping them up, you know what I'm saying, incrementally, or whatever the word I'm supposed to use. And let's see him become the best version of himself as he can. I don't think we got to be in a rush to put him in there with nobody tough, you know what I'm saying? Let him develop.
Especially after this fight.
Yeah, he showed a little vulnerability tonight. D-Bid OG said Ryan Garcia always got something going on. Yeah, he do, man. You know what I'm saying? But it kind of be making me think like down to like the Cowboys. You know how the Dallas Cowboys, they love to stay in the news, whether it's something good or something bad. As long as you're talking about them, that's what they like. And you know how Ryan Garcia is. He is a social media darling. So it seems like instead of maybe he gets glory from people talking about him. He don't even have to come from the ring. As long as we talking about him, he happy. You know what I'm saying? Even if that's pulling out of a fight. That's what I kind of feel like is going on. He just want everybody talking about him. Bruce Gold, appreciate that shit, man. Matthew Saad Muhammad. I'm terrible with names. Eugene Nelson, I think Ennis has a little more talented than Marcus Brown. I think Ennis can handle anybody other than Spence at 147. Well, Ennis is a smaller fighter. Marcus Brown, he fight at 175. So when you got a smaller guy, his style is gonna be more crisp and shit than a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he can switch and shit. There's little more things he can do than Marcus Brown. I just see some similarities in like the amateur background and their athleticism. And I don't know if they if Ennis is ready for a dog fight just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because Marcus Brown, he wasn't ready for the dog fight they put him in there with. You know what I'm saying? La D, yeah. K.F. Harris said Philly fighters are the truth. Yeah, Philly fighters tough, man. They put him in there with a Philly fighter with lineage. D-Lo said, yeah, Marcus Brown lost to Pascal, who was hella seasoned, tough, unorthodox, and can crack. I saw that one going in. Yeah, I thought he could be dangerous, but I did pick Marcus Brown at 8 Crow. King Lewis said, if these set welterweights don't fight Boots, I can see him beating all the young talent. All right. I think him and Ortiz would be a good ass fight. What's up to my boy Mel Rose? Salute to you. Say salute Trey and Marlo. What's up, fam, in the chat? Shaking my head, notification ain't come through. Goddamn. We appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Salute, fam.
Eugene them say you have to earn yours in the PBC. I feel that. I mean, I feel it too. I like him to put him in tough, but it's one thing to put a guy in tough. And it's another thing to put a guy in stupid, to me, in my opinion. Like I said, Marcellus Wilder. I don't think they should have put him in there with a guy that can switch. Like Marcellus Wilder, his amateur background is very limited. He only won 2 Alabama Golden Gloves. That's all. That's it. And they put him in there with a man that can switch. Like I think that was too early, man. You see what happened to him. I think his dad knocked the fuck out. J-Dog said my pump to brace reference was for the hype. Oh, yeah. Good point. Mike James Boxing, salute to you. Said he made for Hollywood. Yeah, he made for Hollywood, man. Want us all talking about it. He one of them headline type motherfuckers. J-Dog said was in reference to the hype. I got you. Mike James Boxing, salute to you, bro. Say Marlon and Trey X, salute. He on mute right now.
Salute, fam.
D-Lo said they still on here pushing that AJ Fury fight. I wouldn't mind seeing it, man. I just want some big events. You know what I'm saying? I just want big events in boxing, man. 2019 spoiled me when we were young, watching all the good fights. That shit spoiled me. So I'll take the fight, man. I would like to see just all these big name fights. D-Lo said, then man just said them boys getting 70 million each, plus a few more million. I guess nobody else is gonna get paid then, goddamn. Derek Bailey said, did Ryan pull out the Fortuna fight? Yeah, he pulled out that shit, man. Talking about he want to manage his health. I guess he feel like fighting Southpaw was bad for his health because last time he fought when he got dropped and Luke Campbell. Go ahead, bro.
Did y'all notice that shit said documents yet to be signed? Y'all noticed that?
What's that, Fury and AJ or something?
Yeah, they try to announce they have a site and money, but it said on the side, documents yet to be signed. Since when they be doing that shit?
Okay, I don't be knowing about this shit.
They just trying to hype the fight. You know what I'm saying? When they find the venue, the contract usually be signed. You know what I'm saying? Everything be in play when they just trying to put that out there to hype to get the hype going.
Okay. Mel Rose said Boots look like he got awesome stamina though. I don't think he sit there in rounds. Goddamn, I ain't even noticed that shit. Eugene Neal said Ennis can handle anybody at 147 except for Spence. I don't know, man. I wouldn't put him in there with a dog fight just yet. I wouldn't put him in there with Porter right now, man. I would feel a lot better about putting him in there with somebody like Danny Garcia, but I don't know about Porter right now. I think he's just too much of a dog fight for him at this point in time. Mike James Boxing said he pulled out like a nigga cheating and snapped back into reality, goddamn. D-Lo said, yes, they do need to pump the brakes on the hype, man. Yeah, man, and what I be tripping on, it's a lot of seasoned boxing fans that's going for the hype. I done had historians, I ain't gonna say no name, but he came in there trying to hype for belonging and shit. And then it seemed like he got offended because I wasn't going for the hype. I want to see you fight somebody that fight back first. D-Lo said, I ain't mad at the fight, just tired of them talking about fights, but ain't none of them happening, man. Yeah, I'm with you on that, nigga. Earlier, I was thinking about switching over to UFC. Man, because I clicked on the video and I looked in the chat and I saw all of them down there happy. And I felt jealous. I ain't gonna even lie. Like I looked at all of them UFC fans and they're being happy that they getting fights. And I'm thinking about all the fights that we don't get. I was like, man, I might jump ship, nigga. Why am I keep on subjecting myself to all of this shit? You know what I'm saying? And then I got to come in here and argue with people about fights and fighters and all that kind of shit. And my thing is this, man. I don't know if everybody want these fights. Like if Earl Smith Jr. and Terrence Crawford, if they sign a fight tomorrow, it's gonna be some people that's sad about that. Everybody ain't gonna be happy, and I don't give a damn what nobody say. You're not gonna be happy. A lot of these people don't want to see these fights, and I feel like if we all want to see the fights, shit, we should be able to come together as boxing fans and be because just want to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to get these moral victories and shit. Like way D-Lo said, they don't want to see no fight. Mel Rose said the audio went out. Let me know if y'all can hear me, man. Type of one in the chat if you can hear me. Mel Rose said the audio went out. Mel Rose.
I can hear you.
Okay. Man, D-Lo said, okay, Sesha said, dude just snapped his leg and 2 on the UFC, goddamn. All right, D-Lo said, yeah, that was my point. Okay. I done got lost. Mel Rose said AJ and Fury not going to happen. Fury going to have to fight that trilogy. I'll take that too. D-Lo said they claimed a month ago they were already signed. Okay. Smooth Head to B said UFC ain't deep. They got to fight, goddamn shit. I just want to see these fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bigger it, the more it will become like boxing. Okay. King Lewis said, Trace, I'm going to UFC with you. Yeah, man. I want to be happy to see these fights, bro. Okay, I see y'all can hear me, man. Appreciate that shit. Smooth Teddy B said, Trey, they will be happy because they can't talk shit no more. They will be happy because they can't talk shit no more. What you mean by that, bro? Mel Rose said, at least UFC, we're going to get a real fight. That's what I'm saying, bro. They get name brand fights over there. Because I really feel like if boxing really did what they were supposed to do, man, they'll crush the UFC as far as excitement and the atmosphere for fights. Because ain't nothing like a big fight atmosphere. Like you remember Prograis against Taylor? Man, that was a great atmosphere, man. We all off in here talking shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was great, man. Even smaller atmospheres like Gazik and Better Beef. I thought that was a good atmosphere. Half the people picking one, the other half picking. That's the kind of shit I want, man. I want Earl Smith and Terrence Crawford. I want these big fights. You know what I'm saying? Bring the sport back where it's supposed to. But it looked like we got the event coming on pretty soon, man. And I saw, Navarrete is not an undefeated fighter. He's 33-1. And I had went and checked out the guy that beat him in that one fight. And it was like a very technically sound type of guy. It was a guy that keep his hands up good. He used a little bit of angle and he used a little bit of head movement. And that's what beat Navarrete, straight fundamentals. So let's see if this Diaz boy can go in there and put the fundamentals down. Chin-Ye-Lu Farmer said they don't pay those UFC dudes shit. I don't give a fuck what they get paid. I'm talking about just as a viewer. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun watching fights. Like how much money they make is not determining what I do. King Lewis said, man, great fight too. Okay. Lala D said Trez Haney versus Linares sold out. They said, I don't know why I thought I heard something about somebody said that Linares pulled out the fight, but I guess I'm thinking wrong. But that's what's up, though, man. I'm happy for Haney. Get on there and get him a step-up fight. I saw they got him as a pretty big favorite in the fight, too. I think I saw 11-1 odds or something like that. And Sesha still in here, man. If you know, bro, what was the odds for the Haney versus Linares fight? Smooth Teddy B said, great atmosphere in person, too, for Better Be. Well, you went to the fight, huh? Eugene Nelson said Porter doesn't have the power to keep Ennis off him. He can't outbox Ennis. That's a bad matchup for Porter. It ain't always about the power, bro. You come in here and make the same points all the time. You're talking about how Porter don't have power. Porter is a dog, man. He can beat you in different ways. That motherfucker get on the inside and rough you up and shit. It don't take a whole bunch of power. You know what I'm saying? As long as he putting them gloves upside your head. And I saw that Ennis can be hit. He got hit by Lipinets. So I think Porter hit at least as hard as Lipinets. I think Porter got a chance to go in there and put a dog fight on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that Ennis ain't going to at no point be able to beat these guys, but right now I think he kind of young in his career. If I was a matchmaker, I wouldn't put him in there with a dog like that just yet. King Lewis said, I don't care what these niggas get paid no more. UFC gives you the best fights. Boxing allowed Jake Paul to step in the door, goddamn, to get in the door. Yeah, that shit crazy. Mike James Boxing said, I just seen old buddy leg. That shit look like a taco, goddamn. I'm glad I ain't seen that shit. All Rise. for the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. What's up, bro? Say salute to the corner trades, Marlo. What's good, goddamn? We good as a government check. About to call these fights, bro.
Salute, bro.
I just look back. I just saw the weigh-in again for Navarrete. Navarrete had the perfect weigh-in for this fight. He weighed 126 pounds on the dot, butt naked. You know what I'm saying? When he first weighed in, he was 126.2, so he had to strip down. And he came in at 126 on the dot, butt naked. I call that the perfect weigh-in. D-Lo said these motherfuckers just need to just fight and let the cream rise to the top. Goddamn. Hey, when I be saying that a guy is not ready, I'm not saying that he shouldn't fight him. I'm not saying that I wouldn't watch the fight. I wouldn't enjoy the fight. I'm just saying I don't think he's in the best position to win. I think he need to get more experience under his belt for a lot of these guys, and then he'll have a better chance at beating them. But yeah, I'm all for it. If the motherfucker want to fight, go out there and get your paper. You know what I'm saying? Hell, there was probably some people saying that Ali wasn't ready for Sonny Liston. Ali wasn't but 22 years old when he fought Sonny Liston. You see what Ali did. So sometimes, let the cream rise to the top. See what the motherfucker got. KF Harris say facts. Mel Rose said Porter, a lot of pressure, man. A lot of experience too. We got a guy that was 276-14 as an amateur, and we talking about putting him in there with a guy that was 58-3. This motherfucker done had 4 boosts in his careers. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of experience, man. I don't know if I want to put him in there with a straight dog like that. Chinyelu Farmer said put Gary Russell in with tonight's champ at the 126 division. I'm all for that. Nigga, I would be happy as hell. Hey, you'll see me coming in here with a good attitude if we get Gary Russell Jr. versus Navarrete if he win, especially. I would love that shit. Sesha said Haney minus 855. Okay, so it looked like some money that came in on Linares. Because I could have sworn I saw Haney was minus 1100. It might have been minus 900 or something like that. But yeah, he a pretty big favorite. KF Harris said Boosie is the future, goddamn. All right. Mel Rose said for Paul ever start boxing, he is a good fighter. I thought he boxed a little bit when he was younger. Cause I know when his brother Logan Paul, when he fought against that black dude from the UK, they said that both of them had one amateur fight apiece. So I wouldn't be surprised if had one amateur fight like his brother or something, or at least hung around in the gym and learned a few things. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be going for him. I ain't gonna lie, man. Hey, when these motherfuckers be talking down on YouTubers, man. So shit, I'm for the team YouTube. Go out there and knock their ass out, Paul. Goddamn, warm them up, Jake. King Lewis, I think Boost better than Danny. So let's see what happens. I think Boost will go out there and whoop Danny. I was saying that shit 2 years ago. I think that'll be a good fight for Boost. All Philadelphia showdown. Danny Garcia has trouble with athleticism, fast feet fighters. That's what Boost is. So I think that's a good stylistic matchup for Boost. Eugene Nielsen, Navarrete going to beat the brakes off this boy. And Diaz, the guy Shakir already exposed. Well, damn, can you get exposed by somebody like Shakur Stevenson? That look like somebody saying you getting exposed by Mayweather, Sugar Ray Robinson or something. Like when you end up with a straight skill fighter that was 21-1 in international competition, a silver medalist, and I really think he should have won a gold medal against Robert Issei Ramirez from Cuba. I thought he beat the motherfucker. I don't know if that's the type of guy that you get exposed against. I think you get exposed when you fight somebody that's weak. Derek Bailey says, so Crawford versus Pacquiao is off too? Yeah, man. Yeah, I think I heard something like that. I think I saw a Dito 4 boxing video. He was talking about the fight was off and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had that same music playing in the background too. Yeah. Where I'm at, Mel Rose said Paul has no amateur background or anything. He's a perv boxes or fighter, I guess. So he ain't got no amateur background at all, huh? I don't know, man. It look like he done at least been in the gym, bro, working out, because it looked like he got a little coordination. You don't look like just a straight tough man fighter. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said Linares was fucking them pads up. Sounded like gunshots, but that's really nothing new. Hopefully it's a good fight. Yeah, hopefully fight, man. I think Haney should go out there and get the victory, though. King Lewis said Shakur different. Yeah, Shakur a bad motherfucker, man. And you got me thinking about how they say put them hands on little B-hop and sparring and shit. But one thing about Shakur, though, that I noticed, in my opinion, this going to sound crazy, but I think he's kind of a gym fighter. I think Shakur looks better when he's sparring than when he's in his actual fights. Like, if you go back to that Shakur Stevenson versus Devin Haney sparring, If you not part 1 and part 2, they was pretty close. I'm talking about part 3, the one that Devin Haney dad made sure was off the internet altogether. He came out there and pieced Devin Haney ass up. I call Shakur Stevenson in the gym. That's like mixtape Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne cold, but when you get him on the mixtape, he on another level. That's how I feel about Shakur. You get him in the gym, he gonna beat everything off your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said it was never on in his opinion. Okay. Chinyelu Farmer said Belonga doesn't fight well on the inside. Yeah, that's what my boy CSMHBJ Dog was talking about earlier. He wasn't impressed with him on the inside. Joseph Brown said the fight was never on. Goddamn. Which fight y'all talking about, man? You talking about that Crawford versus Pacquiao shit? Yeah, y'all know I don't be knowing a lot about that. What keep the fights from happening and all that kind of stuff. I just feel kind of bad for Bud Crawford, man. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a good fight for him. Go out there and get the victory over Pacquiao. That would have raised his profile. And it seemed like maybe that would have got us closer to a Spence fight because his 50-50 demand would be more reasonable. Maybe to Earl Spence, you know what I'm saying? I wish he would have got a chance to get that fight. And plus, I would have been interested in watching the fight, too. I think that would have been a pretty good fight. Mark Blake, salute to the Netherlands. What's up with you? Say peace. D-Lo said that's because Shakur spawn better fighters than he gets to fight. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it just seemed like he more comfortable taking chances. Like when he in the actual fight, he don't want to get touched at all. But when he in the gym, he'll take all kind of chances. I was like, man, when I saw him sparring against Devin Haney, that was my favorite sparring footage that I ever seen. And like I said, I'm talking about part 3. Most people haven't seen part 3. They saw part 1 and part 2, but part 3, that was a massacre. King Lewis said Pac-Man versus Bud. I got you the one that ain't happening. Eugene M said Shakur is the truth. He is the only one that I think can beat Tank. The only one that you think can beat Tank, 126 pounder fighting a guy that's been fighting 135 and 140. I guess I can't say that's too crazy because I was thinking he might have a chance to beat Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I might be kind of crazy with that though. Lopez might be too big for that motherfucker, man. Tank probably too big for his ass too. Where the fuck I'm at? Okay, Farmer said Bud better fight somebody soon before he reaches the expiration point. Yeah, man, that's a good point. How old is that motherfucker? He about 33. I think he turned 34 in September or something like that. I think the motherfucker a Libra like me. J-Dawg said you work hard in the gym to make the fight night easy. Absolutely. That's what they say. You walking down there in the gym, they got a sign up on the wall that say the more blood and sweat that you leave in here, the less that you leave in the ring. Or they might say something like fight someone in the gym. You know what I'm saying? That's square business. Definitely agree with you on that. We got both fighters in the ring and shit right now, man. We about to get ready for the main event. Emmanuel Navarrete going up against Christopher Diaz. I think this is a type of fight down there, anything can happen. King Lewis said, I got Shakur over Teofimo and knocking out Lomachenko. Yeah, man, like off the top, I like Shakur's skills a little bit better than Teofimo, but Teofimo just seemed like the bigger guy. He been fighting at 135. He gonna probably move up to 140 soon. I done seen him landing counter punches on southpaws, as in Magdaleno and Lomachenko. So that leads me to believe he might be able to land a few counter punches on Shakur too. You know what I'm saying? But really, it's the size that's giving me cause for pause. But if they was in the same weight class, I would lean towards Shakur all day. Eugene M said Shakur had skills to pay the bills. What weight did Floyd start at? Where he started at 126? It might have been 126 or something like that. It seemed like Floyd a little bit bigger than Shakur though. Floyd is how tall is Floyd? Floyd about 5'9". And what's his reach? I think he got like a 72-inch reach or something like that. I think Floyd has his arms a few inches longer than Shakur, so I think he's a little bit bigger. If somebody got time, go check BoxRec and see what their reaches are. 76-inch reach, yeah, that motherfucker got gorilla arms. Shakur, his arms ain't that long. I think Shakur got like a 68-inch reach. That's one of the only things I got against Shakur. Because like when I look at the great fighters, if you look at their wingspan compared to their height, their wingspans are always real long. But Shakur don't have long arms like that. That's the only thing I got against him. But he a bad motherfucker. Joseph Brown said Bruce Ennis would take over the welterweight division. Luke Farmer said, I watched Shakur spar Tank. He did well, but Tank was kind of carrying him. Okay. Mike James says Shakur's still an unfinished product, goddamn. Hopefully they get him in them fights where he can continue to develop, man, and become what he can be. Might have to get away from Bob Arum. It seems like every big fighters, they get away from Bob Arum and they take off. You about to say something, bro?
Nah, I'm just making sure you seen they touch gloves.
Yeah, I done already turned. And I'm about to call this fight, y'all. Emmanuel Navarrete versus Christopher Diaz, one of my favorite fighters to call. Navarrete, straight action fighter. But I feel like damn near anything can happen in this fight, man, because I got a little respect for Diaz. He got some toughness to him. I win the first round. He touched gloves for sportsmanship. Diaz come out there using a little bit of movement and shit on Navarrete and shot a feint at Navarrete and scared the soul out that motherfucker like Shane's son. They both out there moving and grooving. Diaz stepped in with a jab, and Navarrete came back with a lead left uppercut type punch, but he missed it though. Jab right here for Navarrete right on the nose. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Navarrete shot a little feint at Diaz. Diaz look like he got a different type of look on his face right now. He over there steady moving and shooting a series of feints at Navarrete. They in the center of the ring shit right now. Another feint for did on his toes a little bit. And Navarrete over there stepping to him a little bit of head movement. He stepped back on the range, go on his toes a little bit. Shot a little feint at Diaz. They both out there just moving and grooving. Diaz stepped in with a stiff jab, looked like he might have landed it. Navarrete came back with a jab of his own, almost hit the motherfucker from the other side of the ring. Right here to the body from Navarrete. Came back with a double jab the time. This Navarrete still on his toe a little bit. 3-2 combination from Diaz. Looked like he missed it though. He had to reach a long way with it. But he shot the jab right there, and Navarrete ran right into it. Right here from Navarrete. Left hook to the body from Diaz though. Said he ain't gonna give it to him for free. Loop a right hand over the top of the jab from Diaz, and he came back with the jab to the Diaz. Navarrete shot the feint at Diaz, and Diaz said he gonna get out of town and shit. He was in the southpaw stand, back in the orthodox stand. He gonna stiff jab from Navarrete. Came back to left hook that's Navarrete, and he brought back the right hand on Diaz. Lead left uppercut from Navarrete. He split the guard with it. Came back with stiff jab. Loop a right hand and the stiff jab from Navarrete. This motherfucker be swarming people, man. Left hook from Diaz this time, but it looked like he missed it. Went to the body with the jab this time. This Christopher Diaz. Little bit of rhythm for Diaz. Here comes stiff jab from Navarrete. Looked like he had his head off the center line too. Little bit of head movement from Navarrete. Jab right here to the body from Christopher Diaz on his ass. Shot a little feint at Navarrete. Diaz got his hands good. Navarrete shooting that rangefinder out there trying to move and groove. Stepped in with a stiff jab with his head off the center line. There's Navarrete. Stepped in with the jab again. Counter left hook to the body from Christopher Diaz on his ass though. Navarrete on his toes a little bit, looking for opening on Diaz. Still on his toes and shit, hopping around. It must be Easter. That motherfucker Diaz thought about throwing that lead up hook in, put the trigger. Then he walked off on Navarrete. He was in the southpaw stand. He back in the orthodox stand. Right here to the body from Navarrete. Step at the range. Stepped in with Diaz coming top of the jab with the right hand, but he missed it though. Came back with the stiff jab this time from the orthodox stand at Diaz. Here comes stiff jab from Navarrete though, and step back on the range, going his toes a little bit. Went to the body with the jab this time. This Navarrete. Diaz with a little bit of head movement. Here comes a 2-5 combination from Navarrete. Lead up uppercut from Navarrete. Left hook from Diaz though, but he missed it. Navarrete got up under it. Came back with the stiff jab this time. This Navarrete. Lead right here from Navarrete. I couldn't tell if he landed clean though. Came back with the jab this time. This Navarrete. Diaz a little bit of head movement. Here comes a jab from Navarrete. Kind of right hand over the top of the jab from Diaz, but it looked like he barely missed it. Navarrete came back with the jab. Head moving the shit from Diaz. He posted up in front of Navarrete. Stepped in with the jab. Navarrete went to the body with the jab of his own. Step back in the ring. Diaz came back with the jab. We got 19 seconds left to go around. Jab right here. Left uppercut from Navarrete. 1-2-5 combination. Looping right hand from Navarrete on his ass. Step in the ring. Lead right hand from Navarrete. Ball back to left hook. Diaz trying to fight back though. Coming back with something. Navarrete with an overhand right take punch, but he missed it. Diaz stepped back in the range and walked off on him. Here comes stiff jab from Navarrete, and it's the end of that round. He missed that jab at the end too. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was a Navarrete round. I think Diaz being real patient. You look like he looking to counter. He looking to keep a certain distance in the counter. And Navarrete long, and he taking advantage of it. He throwing uppercuts from weird places.
And Navarrete,
and he
still
doing
talking.
He doing a lot of good work. Navarrete round.
Okay. I ain't even taking scoring this motherfucker. Well, man, Eugene M says Shakur was smarring Crawford. That's good work. Farmer says Shakur is very smooth with it. Yeah, absolutely. J-Dog said Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, that's what I thought off the top of my head. King Lewis said smash that like button. Definitely would appreciate it. Everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. King Lewis said Navarrete sharp this fight. Goddamn. A lot of movement, man. Stepping in with jabs and shit. Coming back with combination. Right hand to the body. He upstairs and downstairs with it. And he got them long ass arms, man. He got that long ectomorph frame. That's real good for going up in weight. Like you look at what the Hitman Hearns, he moved up all the weight class. The ectomorph frame is good for boxing. All right. They touched gloves for sportsmanship. We're in the second round and shit right now. All right. Diaz shot the jab at there, but he came up short. He right there in front of Navarrete. Navarrete shot the jab at there. Diaz just posted up in the center of the ring, stepped in with a jab, double jab right here to the body from Christopher Diaz and backed Navarrete up. Navarrete a little bit of head movement. Diaz shot a little faint, Navarrete got a reaction. Navarrete shot a faint, Diaz got a reaction. Here come a jab from Navarrete. Counter right hand over the top of that shit from Diaz. Navarrete had came back with something like a lead level uppercut type shot. Here come a double jab from Diaz. One upstairs and one downstairs. Navarrete step back out of the ring. Diaz trying to mesmerize with the lead hand. Lead right hand from Diaz, and he came back with the jab and shit at Diaz, shooting a series of feints at Navarrete upstairs and downstairs with the feints. Now he over there rehearsing shots, a little bit of head movement over the step of the Navarrete. Navarrete shooting a range find out there. Up jab type pump from Diaz. Counter right hand over the top of the jab from Diaz. Lead left hook for Navarrete trying to get the lick back. Lead right hand for Navarrete, but it came short. Came back with stiff jab to look like he landed that jab as Navarrete. Diaz over there trying to mesmerize with the head with his hands and shit. All right. Navarrete stepped in with the jab. Came back with the jab again. That's Navarrete. Diaz went to the body with the jab of his own to back Navarrete up. Now he over there trying to mesmerize him again and shit. That's Diaz. All right. Navarrete posted up in front of him. Diaz stepped in with the jab to the body this time. That's Diaz. Navarrete trying to move and groove a little bit. All right. Diaz over there trying to mesmerize him again so we can sneak a sneaky right hand, loop a right hand from Diaz. He came back with the jab, straight right hand to the body from Diaz on his ass. All right. He posted up in the center of the ring and shit right now. He controlling the center of the ring. That's Diaz. All right. Jabbed up uppercut for Navarrete and he came back with something. He over there trying to find Diaz right now. Diaz trying to use that footwork and shit, moving to the right, back to the left. All right. He on the actual ring and shit right now. Loop a right hand to the body from Navarrete and he came back with the jab. Came back with the right hand this time. Right hand from Diaz. He was in the southpaw stand, back in the orthodox stand. Lead right hand from Navarrete and Diaz had to get up out of there. Jab from Diaz. Slip jab from Navarrete. Shot a little feint at Diaz and Diaz had to get back on the footwork. Loop a right hand from Navarrete. Look like Diaz might have blocked it though. In the center of the ring shit right now. Diaz shooting range by the slip jab from Navarrete right on his nose and shit. All right. Shot a little feint at Diaz. Shot the right hand from Navarrete. Diaz ripping shots to the body. Back and step to the left hook and step back in the range. Here comes a jab from Navarrete. Lead left hook type punch from Navarrete and Diaz had to get out of town. All right. Here comes a stiff jab from Diaz though, right up the middle. Jab right hand, left hook from Diaz. Look like Navarrete might have blocked it though, but he knocked him out balance. All right. Here comes Navarrete. All right, Diaz right there in front, a little bit of head move. Said he's gonna reset on Navarrete. All right, Navarrete trying to find Diaz right now. All right, trying to cut the ring off on Diaz. Diaz moving to the right, back to the left. He on the outskirts of the ring and shit right now. Now he moving to the right, moving counterclockwise. Shot a little feint, and Navarrete ain't got a reaction. Stepped in with the jab. All right, lead left hook from Diaz, but he came up short though. All right, Navarrete moving the groove, a little bit of head moving shit, looking for opening on Diaz. Stepped in with the jab to the body. Diaz in the southpaw stance and flicked the jab at the back in the orthodox stance. All right, here comes Navarrete trying to find Diaz right now. Stepped in with the jab, but you missed the jab though. That's Navarrete. Right? Diaz shooting a series of feints that came in with the jab. Counter left hook to the body from Diaz. Back and step with the right hand from the south, a right jab from the southpaw stance, and this the end of that round. What you think about it, bro?
Shit, I like Diaz that round, man. I like his counters. He landed some good power punches in there off the counter, combinations on the counter. Shit, I like Diaz that round.
I think I agree with you, man. I think he kind of neutralized Navarrete a little bit. I thought he landed some pretty hard shots. And when he was on the inside, he worked to the body a little bit. King Lewis said, appreciate the mess of frauds from La D. King Lewis said Navarrete covers a lot of ground with them long arms. Gary don't want no smoke with Navarrete. I think it'll be a good fight, bro. J-Dog said that was a Diaz round. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you and Marlon. I like Diaz that round. He kind of neutralized Navarrete. Appreciate that mess of frauds from Derek Bailey, man. Getting ready to go into the third round, man. Excuse me. All right, we're getting ready to go into the third round. They said they had to show some commercial. They paying some bills. All right, here we go. They meet in the center of the ring. They touch gloves of sportsmanship. All right, look like they touch gloves. They might just be shooting range finders out there. They got the split screen up right now. All right, he jabbed to the body from Diaz. I think it came up short. Navarrete shot a little feint at Diaz. All right, Diaz over the stepping to him. Got the defense kind of relaxed right now. Loop a right hand from Diaz, and he got to the side. I couldn't tell if he landed clean because they had the split screen up and shit right now. All right, Navarrete trying to find him with the jab. Diaz using that footwork and shit on Navarrete's ass. They in the center of the ring and shit right now. Navarrete a little bit of head movement and shit. Thought about throwing that jab at their hand, pulled the trigger. Here comes a double jab from Diaz to back them up. Went to the body with the jab this time to Diaz. Jab right hand from Diaz, tried to double up on the right hand, but he missed all them shots though. All right, now he posted up in front of Navarrete. Navarrete went to the body with the jab this time. Loop a right hand, left up, Left uppercut, right hand, left hook, got there, putting all kinds of shots on Diaz. Diaz had to get his ass up out of there, but he weathered the storm. Lead right hand to the body for Navarrete to try to come back with the hook. Counter right hand over the top of the jab for Navarrete. Right? Left uppercut for Navarrete, but he barely missed it. Then they got tangled up, and Diaz just spun him and tried to go to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. We got a minute and 59 seconds left to go around. Lead right hand for Navarrete, and he came back to the left hook. Right? Stepped in with the jab. Left uppercut for Navarrete, but he took a check hook from Diaz, though. He ran right into it. Right? Left hook for Navarrete right on the chin. This motherfucker, jab right hand, left hook, looping right hand, left hook for Navarrete. Right hand for Navarrete, left hook for Navarrete. Diaz tried to come back for left hook. Left uppercut for Navarrete, left hook to the body from Diaz. A wild left hook, but he missed it. Left hook, right hand for Navarrete upside the head. Right hand, left uppercut for Navarrete. Then he stepped back out of range and shit got down. He said the fight just started now. Touch him with the jab, right uppercut, left hook to the body, left hook to the head for Navarrete. And step back out of range. Then right hand, left hook to the body for Navarrete. He brought back the left uppercut straight up the middle. Right? Here come a jab from Diaz, though, but he missed it. This motherfucker Navarrete about to start swarming this motherfucker right now, man. Right? They're in the center of the ring and shit right now. Right? Diaz looking composed. Still jab from Navarrete. Went to the body with the right hand, and he stepped back out of range. Came back. Jab right, left uppercut for Navarrete. Diaz coming back with something. Left hook to the body from Navarrete, but he took a check hook from Diaz. Jab left uppercut for Navarrete. I don't think he quite committed to the left uppercut. Jab right uppercut for Navarrete, the 1-2-5 combination. 1-2 for Navarrete. Up the middle nose. Here come a left hook from Diaz, though. Left hook to the body from Diaz. Came back for the jab. Look like Diaz is not respecting Navarrete power. He coming to Navarrete. Shot the jab out there. Navarrete with the jab. 6-3. From this side of his head. He over there trying to find a looper right here from Diaz. Navarrete shooting the jab, but the lead left hook for Navarrete. Lead right here for Navarrete. Came back uppercut. Right uppercut, left hook to the body for Navarrete, and he brought back the left uppercut straight up the middle. All right, here come a jab right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. That shit didn't feel good either. That shit hurt. All right, here come Navarrete over stepping to him. Clapping his gloves and shit the way Pacquiao be doing. Trying to find him with the jab and shit. That's Navarrete. Diaz on that footwork a little bit right now. Navarrete shot in the feint. Jab right hand to the body. Left hook to the head from Diaz on his ass. Jab right hand from from Diaz, but he missed it. That last combination with Navarrete, if I said it wrong. Jab to the body from Diaz. He got Navarrete with a jab in the right hand. He threw it from the other side of the ring. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was a Navarrete round, man. That motherfucker, the octopus came out on his ass. Turned up the pressure. Diaz can't go back in no straight line, man, because he's going to get caught up in that swarm. But that was a good round, and that was a round for Navarrete.
That's a good point, man. You can't back up on Navarrete because he's going to follow you on that track like a train, and he's going to keep throwing them long octopus on, like you said. Real shit. D-Lo, appreciate the message frauds, y'all, man. Real shit. D-Lo said Gary probably feast on both these guys. I thought I would favor Gary Russell in the fight. D-Lo said he is pretty technically sound. D-Lo said Diaz can't get out of harm's way. Yeah, the motherfucker got them long ass arms. Salute to my boy Tone Bangers. What's up with it? King Lewis said Gary got to go inside on the motherfucker. Okay, Tone Bangers say salute. He said who winning, man? It look like Navarrete winning right now. He done brought out the octopus on the motherfucker like Marlo just said in his last round. I'm gonna risk sweating and shit. God damn, that was a hard lead left hook for Navarrete, but Diaz took it well. That's why I say Diaz got a lot of moxie, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, confidence and shit. That's what I like about him. He ain't gonna just be no punk out there now. I head moving the shit from Diaz. Right there in front of Navarrete. Navarrete shooting rangefinder out there a little bit. Diaz over there rehearsing shots. Navarrete shot the jab out there going his toes a little bit. And Diaz got on his toes a little bit and stepped in with a jab. Came back with a double jab. One to the chest, one to the stomach. And stepped back at the range and walked off on Navarrete. Navarrete a little bit of head movement shit. Diaz with a little bit of head movement. He right there in front of Navarrete and shot the jab out there, but he came up short. 3-2 combination from Diaz and backed him up. I couldn't tell if he landed it clean though. Navarrete trying to find him with the jab and shit, trying to bring that octopus out on his head like Marlo said. Diaz shot the jab out there from the southpaw stand. They back in the orthodox stance. Navarrete on his toes a little bit, trying to find an opening on Diaz, and Diaz walked off on Navarrete. Lead right hand from Diaz, and he walked off on Navarrete. Navarrete tried to come back with somebody, missed it though. Trying to find Diaz, jab in the right hand from Diaz and backed him up. Shot on the feint at Navarrete. Navarrete with head movement, shit, jab to the body from Diaz. He stabbed him to the body with it. Stepped in with a lead left hook, but he came up short. He too short, and his arms too short for that shit. He shot a little feint at Navarrete. Navarrete pushed him back with the jab. Right hand, came back to the left uppercut, but he missed the left uppercut. Diaz had to get his ass up out of there. The kitchen got hot. He come a loop right hand and left uppercut. That was a 4-5 count. combination for Navarrete. Came back with the right hand this time. This Navarrete. Diaz over there looking at the referee and shit. Boy, you better get your get back. Don't be acting like a bitch out here. All right, here come a double jab from Navarrete, but he missed him. Here come a stiff jab from Navarrete and push his head back with it. All right, shot the jab back to Lupa right hand to the body, but he missed that shit though. Diaz had put that footwork on and walked off. Here come a jab of the right hand from Diaz, but Navarrete stepped back in the range. The king back with the stiff jab and started Navarrete. Diaz shot the jab out there. All right, shot mesmerized with the lead hand jab right hand from Diaz, but he missed it. Tried to come back with another right hand. He missed both of them. All right, here come a jab from Navarrete and backed him up, but he missed that shit. Diaz in the southpaw stand, they back in the orthodox stance. All right, here come a jab in the right hand from Diaz. Navarrete with the lead left uppercut and pushed him back. Came back with stiff jab. Came back with the right hand to time this Navarrete. Shot a jab out there. This Navarrete. Diaz came back with the jab. Loop right hand from Navarrete. And Diaz went to the body with the hard left hook. That shit hurt. He come jab right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Back on stairs with the stiff jab. Look like he feeling more confident. He come a jab with the right hand from Navarrete in the southpaw stance. He was in the orthodox stance trying to find him with a double left hand. Then they got tangled up. Referee just came and broke him. We got 45 seconds left to go around to touch a little support some shit. Lead left uppercut from Navarrete and drop Diaz. Diaz got
Get up, you son of a bitch.
Diaz got up though. He said he a veteran, so he ain't gonna rush it. He gonna take a knee. Wait till the referee get to about 7 or 8. Then we gonna get up, goddamn. All right, here come Navarrete. Overstepping Diaz. Diaz look like his legs look pretty clear. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like he just terribly hurt. All right, looping right hand for Navarrete upside the head. Jab right hand, left hook for Navarrete. All right, Diaz had to get his ass up out of there. Left hook for Diaz came up right hand. Whipping shot to the body. Back up to the left hook. Navarrete fight back though. Lead left uppercut right hand for Navarrete. Right hand to the body from Diaz. Looping right hand for Navarrete. Then he decked up and stepped around. Came with the top of the jab on the right hand. This Navarrete. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, man, that's a 10-8 round, man. That's that motherfucking length is a big problem for Diaz. His game plan is to sit back and counter punch, but shit, it get hectic in there, man. And when he goes straight back, he be in trouble, man. And I think that's what got him in trouble with that uppercut. He got caught. He got caught right in the middle of trying to step back and got put on his wallet. Navarrete round.
Yep, and plus when you got a guy in the high guard, you want to loop shots around the guard and come up the middle, and that's what Navarrete did. It was a shot that Diaz did not see coming, you know what I'm saying? So it was easy to get dropped like that, and I think that's partly why he didn't look terribly hurt when he got up. I think it was more like a flash knockdown, but that was good shit from Navarrete. D-Lo said that boy can tie his shoes without being an over. He got them long ass arms, man. Alex Rodriguez, welcome to the gym. This is your first time. D-Lo said Diaz landed a good shot, then took off on his ass. Tom Baker, yeah, he caught that motherfucker with something. King Lewis said Diaz looking like a boxer before that knockdown. Okay. CSM HB Data said called him switching stance. Okay, I ain't even noticed that shit. All right, here we go. Let me get a little water, y'all. All right, Diaz shot the jab, but then Navarrete a little bit ahead when stepped in with the jab. 2-punch combination from Diaz to get him up off of him. Navarrete shot the jab out there. All right, Diaz said he gonna reset on him. Got his hands good, trying to bob and weave a little bit. He gonna send jab from Navarrete and backed him up. Diaz still bobbing and weaving. Looping right hand, left uppercut, looping right hand for Navarrete. Left uppercut from Navarrete. Diaz trying to come back with something though. Navarrete with a jab of the left, with a jab of the right hand. He gonna jab of the right hand from Diaz to back Navarrete up. Navarrete with a straight right hand to the body. Back and stand with a straight right hand is Navarrete. Shot the jab out there. It's Navarrete. Head moving the shit from Diaz. Firing off with the jab. Went to the body with the left hook this time. That's Diaz on his ass. That's his best punch. That's his best weapon that he didn't use. Shot a jab at the Navarrete came back with a jab. A stiff jab from Diaz. Shot a little faint at Navarrete and got a reaction out of Navarrete. Jab right hand from Navarrete. Left hook to the body from Diaz though. Got his hands good posted up in front of Navarrete. Navarrete moved to the left, back to the right, stepped in with the jab. Counter right hand over the top of the jab from Diaz. Trying to come back to the left uppercut, but he missed the left uppercut though. Posted up in front of Navarrete right now. Knee right hand from Navarrete and he bumped back the left hook on his ass. All right, Diaz. He was southpaw back in the orthodox stance and shit. Jab right hand from Diaz, but he missed that shit though. Came back for the jab. Knee left hook for Navarrete, then they got taken up and Diaz trying to work in the midst of the clinch. They broke themselves, referee needed. Jab from Navarrete on this motherfucking ass. Head moving shit from Diaz, posted up in front of Navarrete right now. They in the center of the ring. Knee right hand from Navarrete on his head. Look like he might have barely missed him or grazed him with it. Loop right hand from Navarrete. Came back with the jab right hand, left hook to the body for Navarrete. Then he stepped back in the ring. Knee right hand, right uppercut from Navarrete. Diaz over there ripping shot to the body. Back and still with the jab. Right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete. Came back with the jab right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete. All right, Diaz trying to fight back though. Now they got taken up and Navarrete pushed him up off of him. Knee right hand from Navarrete. 3-punch combination from Diaz. Knee right hand from Navarrete and he bought back the left hook. Came back with the right hand, left uppercut on his ass. That's Navarrete. Diaz in the southpaw stand trying to find him with the southpaw jab. Then they got tangled up. We got a minute and 1 second left to go on the round. Right hand to the body for Navarrete. Looping right hand, left uppercut, right hand, left hook to the body for Navarrete. 4-punch combination for Navarrete. 2-3 combination from Diaz. Navarrete came back with something. Left uppercut. Came back with a 2-punch combination. Looping right hand. Looping right hand from Diaz. Navarrete with a 5-2 combination upside the head. Lead left uppercut from Navarrete. Then he pushed it back. Lead left uppercut, right hand, left hook from Diaz. Then they got tangled up. All right, the referee better convert. We got 35 seconds left to go in the 5th round. Here come Diaz trying to find him with that jab and shit. Got his hands are good. Left foot to the body for Navarrete. Left uppercut from Navarrete. Put the stiff arm on, step back out of range. Lead left foot to the body from Diaz, and they got tangled up. All right, they broke themselves. The referee needed. We got 21 seconds left to go in the round. Navarrete shot the jab at there. Jab right hand for Navarrete. Came back with the jab as Navarrete. Left uppercut for Navarrete. All right. Shot a little feint at Diaz, and Diaz stepped back out of range and shit. All right. Navarrete just posted up in front of him right now. All right, kind of breathing out his mouth at some points. He come right jab right hand, left hook from Diaz and back Navarrete up. Navarrete said he ain't going nowhere though. Jab right hand from Navarrete. And this ended that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, Diaz tried to go for the home run with that left hook at the end. But shit, Navarrete is really controlling the fight, man. Like he outpointing Diaz just from all his punches is coming from awkward places, man, making Diaz uncomfortable. Navarrete, man.
Okay, Tom Banger said Diaz started turning it up just to be put down. Dilo said he was off his feet when he threw it. Excuse me. J1 Pro said that was a dragon punch. Like, hey, bro, I swear I was thinking, oh, are you kidding when I saw that motherfucker? Dilo said, yeah, that switching right in front of a motherfucker with that kind of range is a gamble, absolutely. Dilo said Navarrete about to get dropped if he keeps this up. Okay, Spirit of Justice said it's been fights in the crowd the whole card. I ain't even know. King Lewis said Diaz caught Navarrete. Appreciate that mess of frauds from Derek Bailey, man. J-Dawg said that was a Diaz, right? You had that from Diaz, huh? Hey. Damn. Let me get a little bit more water. All right, they both hit each other with a jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Jab right here, left hook to the body. Double left hook to the body from Diaz on his ass. Head boom and shit. They both hit each other with a jab at the same time. Heads on the center line. Okay, Diaz got his hands good. Navarrete spit the guard with the jab. Spit the guard with the jab again. Here come a triple left uppercut from Navarrete. Loop right hand to the body from Navarrete. Then he pushed it back. Came back with the jab. Left hook to the body from Diaz. Back upstairs with a stiff jab. Here comes a stiff jab from Navarrete. Flicking the jab out there. Came back with 3 more shots. Double left hook from Diaz. Right? 2-punch combination for Navarrete here in the southpaw stand. Touch with the jab. Left uppercut. 2-punch combination for Navarrete. Came back with the jab again. That's Navarrete. This motherfucker got arms long as Jimmy Bivens. Left hook to the body from Navarrete on his ass. Right? Diaz said he ain't going nowhere. Jab right hand for Navarrete. 2-punch combination from Diaz. I think he missed them shots though. Navarrete back in that southpaw stance and shit. Right? Diaz a little bit head move. A southpaw jab for Navarrete. Right hand left hook for Diaz though. Then they got tangled up. Okay, we got 2 minutes left to go in the 6th round. Right? Goddamn, a 4-punch combination for Navarrete. Left uppercut for Navarrete. Left hook from Diaz. Loop a right hand for Navarrete and Diaz try to come back with something. Then they got tangled up once again. All right, you can still jab from Navarrete. Loop right hand from Navarrete. Hard level to the body from Diaz. That shit hurt too. Jab to the body from Diaz. He kind of squared up and shit in front of Navarrete. Left foot to the body from Diaz, trying to come back with something. They got tangled up, and Diaz trying to work the right hand in the midst of the clinch. All right. Loop right hand, lead right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete, but he took a left foot to the body from Diaz. 2-punch combination from Navarrete from the southpaw stance, and Diaz trying to come back with something. Loop right hand to the body from Diaz. Left foot from Navarrete trying to work way off the ropes, but Diaz wouldn't let him, and he coming back with something. They got tangled up, and Diaz working in the midst of the clinch, throwing kidney punches and shit. All right, we got a minute and 13 seconds left to go in the 6th round. The referee told the motherfucker keep it clean. Lead right hand up uppercut from Navarrete, and Diaz went to the bottom from Diaz. 2-5 combination from Navarrete, and Diaz trying to come back with something. Shots to the body on the inside on Navarrete. Doubled up on it and shit. The referee talking about keep the punches up, but that shit look like it was on the belt line to me. Look like Navarrete got his trunks pulled up kind of high because I can't even see a belly button. 2-5-2 combination from Navarrete. Left foot to the body from Diaz, trying to come back with something. Lead right hand from Diaz, but he missed it though. 2-punch combination from Navarrete. Navarrete ripping shots to the body. Double left hand, left uppercut from Navarrete. Then they got tangled up. Diaz was trying to fight back though. He throwing shots, stepped in with a lead left hook, but he missed that shit though. That's Diaz. He need to abandon that. Jab right hand for Navarrete, then he walked off from Diaz. He back in the orthodox stand. Double left hook to the body for Navarrete. And Diaz came back with something. Navarrete back in the southpaw stand to work the southpaw jab and shit. Spinning the go off with it on his ass. Jab looping right, looping left hand for Navarrete and step back on the range. Shooting the range, find out there. Still jab for Navarrete. Looping right hand from Diaz. Coming back with combination. Brought back the left hook to the chin. That's Diaz. Then they got tangled up once again. Referee taking the close look. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. Navarrete over there crying and shit. Left uppercut for Navarrete and Diaz over there fighting. Looping left hand for Navarrete so he can work his way out the neutral corner. And it's into that round. Into that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, man, I like Diaz that round. I think that body shot was effective, man, in the round also. But they both hit each other in the exchange. But I just think Diaz did the better work that round. Pretty close round, but I give it to Diaz.
Okay. So they fighting in the stands like a motherfucker. Lala D said they fighting in the crowd. J-Dawg said Navarrete can't fight going backwards. What's up to Carla Jenkins? Salute to you. She say smash that like button. Definitely would appreciate it. J-Dawg said that body work. Diaz round. He looking for Diaz. That's what Marlo got. I ain't even really scored, man, but I see that it looked like he don't have a lot of respect for Navarrete power because he just stepping straight to Navarrete. Navarrete did drop him with that flash knockdown, but he hasn't put nothing on him to deter him from coming to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I look at, man, because if you got power and you putting shots on the motherfucker, he shouldn't be steady coming like he Michael Myers or something. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're getting ready for the 7th round. I'm over here sweating all over the goddamn place. All right, here we go. Let me get a little bit more water, man. Shit. But still jab for Navarrete. Jab right hand, left uppercut. Goddamn, all kind of shots for Navarrete. Look at right hand for Navarrete. Left up, goddamn, a 5-punch combination. See, God, I can't even keep up with all these shots this boy putting on Diaz. Diaz over there fight back though. Looping left hand for Navarrete. Looping left hand for Navarrete in the salvo stand. Came back with something. Looping right hand from Diaz. Diaz over there going to the body on his ass. Then they got tangled up. All right, Diaz still trying to work the right hand to the body in the midst of the clinch. Digging shots to the body. Back and stuff the left hook. Brought back the left hook again. That's Diaz. Navarrete with a 6. God damn, I can't even. All them shots, man. Looping left hand from Diaz. Navarrete throwing punches from everywhere. Hard left hook to the body from Diaz. And he brought back the left hook. 4-punch combination for Navarrete. Came back for the right hook so he could work his way out the blue corner. Diaz wouldn't let him, though. He put the clamps on him. The referee just came and broke him. We got 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the round. Double left hook for Navarrete. Came back right hand and left hand for Navarrete. Now, then, here come Diaz, bobbing and weaving. Navarrete with a 6, what was that? 1-2-3 combination with the left hook goes to the body. Might have been a 1-6-3 combination. Then they got tangled up. All right, here come Diaz. I put right hand to the body from Navarrete. Came back with the jab this time. There's Navarrete. Diaz, bobbing and weaving, trying to get on the inside. Looping right hand for Navarrete. Jab right hand to the body from Navarrete. Back and step with the stiff jab. It's Navarrete. Diaz came back with the jab was on. 1-2-5 combination from Navarrete. Looping right hand from Diaz. Came back with the jab. Navarrete over there fighting back though. They got tangled up and Diaz going to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. I think the referee about to take a point because he's throwing too many kidney punches. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal. Can't throw kidney punches, man. But they used to throw them back in the day. I'm always reading books on boxing. They be talking about punches to the kidneys. Like they were doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was definitely annoying Navarrete. All right, here we go. They got the split screen and shit up right now. Lead right hand for Navarrete. Jab right hand, left uppercut for Navarrete. Diaz over the way through the wall. Stepped in with a 3-punch combination. That's Diaz. Here comes stiff jab from Navarrete. Can't even jab again. This Navarrete. Stiff jab from Diaz and Navarrete with a jab. Jab right hand for Navarrete. Then he walked off on Diaz. Diaz trying to find him. Ripping shots to the body. Got to the side. Came back to the left hook. Right hand, left hook from Diaz. Navarrete fighting back though. Diaz coming back with shots. Ripping shots to the body. Back and stuff the left hook in the right hand. Right to the right hand, left uppercut on his ass. Went to the body with the left hook. Came to step with the right hand and the left hook. That's Navarrete. Jab right hand for Navarrete. Then came back for the right hand again. That's Navarrete. All right, Diaz trying to get his point back and shit for rabbit punching. Looping right hand to the body for Navarrete. Double jab right hand, left uppercut right hand for Navarrete. Looping right hand, left hook to the body, left hook to the left uppercut up the middle for Navarrete. Here come a 4-punch combination from Diaz. Was good for the goose, is good for the gander. Here come a left hook to the body for Navarrete. Back himself with 2 shots to Navarrete. Jab right hand for Navarrete. 1-2 upside the head from Diaz, and they got tangled up and shit. Both of them in the clinch. The referee about to come break. We got 25 seconds left to go in the round. Lead right hand for Navarrete on his ass. Diaz got his hands so good. Double jab, loop right hand around the guard for Navarrete on his ass. Lead right, right hand from Diaz, but Navarrete came up with some. Diaz coming back, firing shot. Super punch combination for Navarrete. Double left hook to the body for Navarrete. Diaz came back with a left hook of his own. Then they got to take it up. Right? Diaz over there fighting at that shit though with a shoe shine combination on Navarrete. Lead right hand for Navarrete. Loop right hand around the guard for Navarrete. And it's the end of that round. All right, what you think, bro?
Shit, that's a 10-8 round for Navarrete, but Diaz is trying his best, man. He's trying to work that body, trying to break Navarrete down, but Navarrete just overwhelmed him with shots from all these different angles. Hey, shout out to Mel Rose in the Cash App. He said, keep grinding, fam, 100. Appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate that shit, bro. Carla Jenkins said, it's a great fight. What's up to my boy Picasso, man? Long time no see, boy. Where I'm at. Picasso, Mel Rose and Navarrete got hands. Yeah, he throw them home from everywhere, too. Appreciate that, Mr. Frogs in the chat, y'all, for real. Sesha said, fun fight here. Yeah, I think it's a good fight, too, man. Square business. Aaron Torres said, who winning, man? I think Navarrete up in the fight, but Diaz is making a very good account of himself. He is in there to fight. He's showing that he ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I'm enjoying the fight. He's a little bit more water, man.
Navarrete throws motherfucking shots from all points of the compass.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Burchell, but he got them long arms and he throw them bitches from everywhere. But both of them got them overwhelming type of styles. Right? Here comes a jab from Navarrete. Got defense last. Right? Diaz stepped in with the jab. Jab right hand, left hook on his ass from Diaz upside his head. Right? Navarrete clapping his gloves and shit the way Pacquiao be doing. And he shot the jab out there. Shot the rangefinder out there. Jab right hand, left hook from Diaz, but it came on short though. Jab right hand from Navarrete. Came back with 3 more shots. Diaz over there ripping shots at the body. Said he gonna give it to him for free. Here comes Diaz trying to jump on Navarrete and put shots on Navarrete. Then they got tangled up a little bit. Diaz trying to work the free hands in the midst of the clinch. Coming back with the left hook in the right hand. Here comes a looping right hand for Navarrete around the guard. Diaz in the southpaw stance. Navarrete working that jab. Looping right hand for Navarrete. Hard left hook from Diaz though. Left hook from Diaz to the body, but he barely missed it though. Stepped in with the right hand. He kind of squared up and shit right now. This Diaz. Here comes a step jab for Navarrete. Walked right into it though. Jab right hand for Navarrete. Straight up the middle. Jab right hand. Left uppercut for Navarrete. But Diaz over there fight back though with a 3-punch combination. Navarrete pushing back with the jab. Came back with the right hand. Diaz over there ripping shots to his body. Right? Here comes a double left hook to the body for Navarrete. Looping right hand. Came back with the jab. Right uppercut for Navarrete. Then they got tangled up. All right, Navarrete rolling back to the middle of the ring a little bit. A minute and 53 seconds left to go around. Lead right hand, left hook right hand for Diaz, though. Right? Lead right hand for Navarrete upside the head. All right? They back towards the center of the ring and shit right now. Diaz posted in front. Jab right hand for Navarrete, straight up the middle. Flick the jab at that. Right hand to the body for Navarrete. Counter right hand from Diaz. Came back with the jab this time to Diaz. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time. Heads on the line. Jab right hand to the body from Diaz, but they barely missed it, though. Head with the shit from Diaz posted in front of him. They both hit each other with the jab at the same time again. Lead up uppercut from Navarrete went to the body with the four. But here come Diaz coming back with combination. Navarrete with a 4-punch combination. Diaz over there ripping shots to the body and pushing back. Lead right hand from Navarrete. Diaz had came back with something though. He in the southpaw stand right now. Goddamn, hellfire and brimstone upside this motherfucking head right there for Navarrete. I couldn't even get the combination out, man. This boy put so many shots upside this man's head. Right? Diaz is thinking long and hard if you want to continue, but he got up and shook his head like, hell yeah, I want to continue, of course. Right? Jab right hand for Navarrete. Action back in the way. Here comes Navarrete over the step to a lead left uppercut for Navarrete, but he barely missed it though. Left hook from Diaz. I think you might hit him with a check type. Navarrete over the stalking. Jab right hand to the body for Navarrete. Looping right hand, left uppercut, right hand, left uppercut for Navarrete. Putting all kind of hands on this boy right now. All right, the kitchen got hot as a motherfucker. La Cucina está muy caliente. Here comes a 3-2 type combination from Diaz. Went to the body with the jab at the time. This Diaz. Navarrete right to front of him. Shot of the fence, touching with the jab, right hand, left uppercut, right hand again. Came back with a 6-3-6, 6-3-5 combination. Beat the man down. I beat you down. I beat him down. I beat you down. Goddamn. Who else wants some? Who else wants some of Navarrete? This boy taking a long, he's taking a long thinking about this shit, man. This boy making a career decision. Do you want to continue? He's showing blood and guts. He over there fighting back, though. Left foot to the body for Navarrete. Looping right hand. But Diaz coming back firing shots, though. Right? Looping right hand, left uppercut. Right hand, left foot to the body for Navarrete. And Diaz look like a beaten up man right now. What you think about the action, bro?
Man, that motherfucker, Navarrete is a motherfucking problem, man. This is the shots and where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? Diaz was landing some good-ass hooking shots on Navarrete, and he took them. But he brought back combination shots, window washing shots, type shots on his ass. And I just think that 10-8 round, but that was a motherfucking dominant round from Navarrete, even though he took some hell of a shots from Diaz. Hey, shout out to D-Lo 404 in the Cash App. He say strong 100. Salute D-Lo, appreciate it.
Appreciate that shit. I thought I smelled a goat in this motherfucker. That's why I was fucking up calling the fight. That damn goat smell. What's my boy up for Nietzsche? It was going down. Tom Bay, hell yeah, that was a hellfire brimstone calling on that boy, man. God damn, put all kind of heads on this boy. J1 Pro said throw in the towel. King Lewis said, man, shit getting bad out there for him, man. Clever Sports TV, welcome to the gym. This your first time. So he like Navarrete. D-Lo said that's what getting the brakes beat up. Yeah, that's what it looked like. All right, we're gonna run. Hey, touch gloves sports shit. Let me get a little bit more water. All right. Diaz shot the jab out there. He posted up in front of Navarrete. He in the center of the ring shit right now. Navarrete shot a little faint. Diaz stepped in with a lead right hand, but he missed it though. Then he stepped back out of range. All right. Here comes a jab to the body from Diaz. All right. Navarrete looking like Frankenstein in this motherfucker. Posted up in front of him. Diaz stepped in with the jab. Navarrete on his toes a little bit. Here comes a double jab from Diaz. One to the chest, one to the stomach. Came back with the jab again. Navarrete had shot the jab out there at the same time. Now they both on their toes a little bit, trying to shake the lactic acid out the calf muscles and shit. All right. The motherfucking Navarrete is trying to find Diaz right now. Diaz out there sprawling and shit, moving and grooving. He on that motherfucking box. Bing, bing. Here comes Jack to the body from Navarrete. Back up with the loop right hand. But Diaz over the fight back though. 1, 2, 3 combination from Diaz. Goddamn, a 3-punch combination from Diaz. Might have been a 4-punch combination. Right? Shot the jab but they're going his toes a little bit. Said he's showing all kind of heart out here. He was in the southpaw stance for an instant and touched with the southpaw jab and got back on the footwork and shit. Right? Jab right hand, left hook from Diaz, but he came more short though. Navarrete on his toes a little bit. Right? Shot a little faint at Diaz and getting scared the shit out there, motherfucker. Right? Navarrete scared to sit out the motherfucker again, and he opened and got a little smirk on his face. Right? Jab to the bite from Diaz. Right? Left uppercut from Navarrete. 2-3 combination from Diaz and push him back to the ropes. Here come a long range jab from Navarrete, and he came back with the right hand. Then they got tangled up. It's a minute and 40 seconds left to go around. All right, here come a loop right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete. Lead left uppercut from Navarrete, and he brought back the straight right hand. Diaz had to get his ass up out of there. And he came back with a 3-punch combination from the southpaw stand and shot the jab out there. Lead left hook from Navarrete from the other side of the ring down there and pushed him back. Came back with the jab and the straight right hand to the body from Navarrete. Came back with the jab right hand, left uppercut, loop right hand from Navarrete upside the head. Came back with the jab the time from the southpaw stand. This Navarrete. Diaz out there trying to move and groove a little bit. Right? Went to the body with the straight right hand. I think he missed that shot though. Right? Here comes Navarrete. Right? Check hook upside the head from Diaz. Jab right hand from Diaz came back with the left hook. Navarrete fired back straight, but he missed it though. Came back with the jab the time from the orthodox stance. He was in the southpaw stand. He got a hard right hand from Navarrete, ball back to left hook, putting all kind of shots on this boy, man. Goddamn, loop right hand. Came back with the left hook, ball back to left hook, loop right hand, but he missing a lot of these shots though. Lead up uppercut in the right hand from Navarrete, and he fell down. He got off balance. Damn, man. This boy be throwing them shots from everywhere, man. This motherfucker be throwing them bitches from California, New York, Florida, all over the country. Looper right hand, right uppercut, left hook to the body. Right hand, left hook to the body from Navarrete. 2-3 combination from Navarrete, but Diaz over the fight back though, coming back with left hooks. He gonna be jabbing the left hand from Navarrete from the southpaw stand. Brought back the right hook. Looper left hand from Navarrete from the southpaw stand. Left uppercut from Navarrete. Hard right hand from Diaz. Hard jab from Navarrete, and he brought back the left hook. I mean the looper left hand. My bad. He in the southpaw stance right now. Now we're gonna take it up. We got 12 seconds left to go around. Right uppercut from Navarrete. Rehearsing shots right there in front of Diaz. Diaz stepped in with a 2-punch combination. Might have been like a 3-6 combination. Right? We got Navarrete trying to find it with a jab, but it's the end of that round. What you think about it, bro?
Shit, man. I think Diaz landing some hard shots, but Navarrete is landing an abundance of them motherfuckers. But his hard shots, Diaz hard shots, too far in between, man. Another Navarrete round.
Okay. Mel Rose said you got to protect your fighter. Y'all want to throw the towel in, huh? J-Dawg said this fight is over. He said the athletic contest has been decided. But Diaz is showing some heart, though. D-Lo said shades of Cotto versus Margarito won. Okay, D-Lo said last gas win. J-Dawg said Navarrete only has to survive at this point to win. Mel Rose said you got to know when enough is enough. Nigga said you got to know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Yeah, I got you, bro. All right, we about to get ready and go into the 7th round or some shit, 8th round. I don't never know what round it is. I'm over here sweating like a motherfucker. I know that. D-Lo said Navarrete ain't the surviving type. He only seems to let them fly. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's why he's one of my favorite fighters to call. I ain't never seen him in a boring fight. Ever. All right. He touched gloves of sportsmanship. All right, we're in the 10th round. Jab right hand from Diaz and pushed him back. Navarrete said he ain't going nowhere. Jab to the body from Diaz. Jab right hand from Diaz and bag Navarrete up there in front of the neutral corner right now. Here comes stiff jab from Navarrete and bag Diaz up. Diaz had to get his ass out of their kitchen. They back towards the center of the ring right now. All right, Navarrete right there in front of him. All right, Diaz shot a little faint, stepped in with a jab. That's Diaz. Navarrete just posted up in front of him right now. Rehearsal shot shooting the rangefinder out there. Diaz with a little bit of head movement and shit right there in front of Navarrete. Navarrete bending at the waist, went to the body with the jab. Diaz shot a little faint at Navarrete and backed Navarrete up. Diaz got the hands to go. Lead right hand from Navarrete. 2-punch combination from Diaz inside the head. Jab to the body from Diaz this time. He posted up in front of Navarrete right now. Rehearsal shot double right hand from Diaz. I think he landed one of them. All right, stepped in with the jab. Kind of right hand over the top of the jab for Navarrete and backed Diaz up. Right there in front of Diaz. All right, shot the rangefinder out there. This Navarrete. Shot a little faint at Diaz and got a reaction. Diaz with a little bit of head movement and shit. Navarrete shot the jab there, then he changed the angle. Here comes a jab from Diaz, though, right in front of rehearsing shots and shit in Diaz. Lead right hand for Navarrete and bag Diaz up. Diaz said he had to reset on Navarrete back towards the center of the ring and shit, go on his toes a little bit. Lead right hand from Diaz, check hook upside the head for Navarrete, walk right into it. Jab right hand from Diaz, but he missed it. Navarrete came back, so I couldn't really tell from this camera angle, though. All right, Navarrete just posted up. He gonna go overhand right tape pump from Diaz, but he came up short. Jab to the body from Diaz. He stabbed him to the body with it. All right, he stepped in with a 3-2 combination to the body. That's Diaz. All right, Navarrete trying to find him with the jab, loop right hand, came back left uppercut, 3-punch combination from Diaz, and Navarrete came back left hook, brought back the lead right hand. Jab loop right hand to the body for Navarrete. Diaz trying to find him with something. Check hook type punch for Navarrete. Jab right hand, left hook for Navarrete. Then he pushed Diaz up off him like a bench press. Stepped in with lead left hook, but he took the left uppercut from Diaz. Diaz came back with the left hook this time. All right, here goes Navarrete trying to find him with the jab. Here goes right hand, left hook, right hand from Diaz and backed him up. Still jab for Navarrete, came back with the left hook, brought back the right hand, left uppercut, trying to put all kind of hands on Diaz. Lead right hand, brought back the left uppercut, putting a deluge of blows on his boy. Putting all kind of hands on him. Came back to the left hook, looper right hand. Goddamn, Diaz in the southpaw stand right now trying to wade through these shots and goes to the body with the looper left hand, back step with a straight left hand. They posted up in front of the Duke corner. Diaz just rolled it back towards the center of the ring. Action back in the way. Here come left hook, right uppercut. Came back to left hook to the body that Navarrete. Looper right hand for Navarrete, but Diaz over the fine shots back. Jab left hand for Navarrete. Lead right hand from Diaz. And he came back with the jab. Right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Coming back with more shots. As Diaz showing all kind of heart out here. This motherfucker's a dog. He might be losing, but he's showing he a dog tonight. All right, here we go. Action back of the way. All right, Navarrete find the jab, but still jab from Diaz. He right there in front of Navarrete right now. All right, Navarrete. All right, right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Back and step with a straight right hand. This motherfucker Diaz got a good bloodline. Left hook from Navarrete as he exited the clinch. All right, they posted up in front of each other. Back. How you seeing that round? End of that round. What you think, bro?
Shit, I think that was a Diaz round. Navarrete gas tank, you know what I'm saying? I think he just took the round off and did what he can do to keep Diaz off of him, but it wasn't enough. Diaz landed some nice, good, hard shots, body work, counter punches. I think Diaz did enough to win that round.
Okay, you got it for Diaz, huh? Okay, D-Lo said Navarrete. Okay, I read that. D-Lo said Diaz done aged about 8 years since the bell. Sesha said it's 9. I need another 130 for the over. Hang in there, kid. Oh, yeah, he gonna hang in there, bro. He a good fighter to take the over with me because he is not no punk. Clever Sports TV said, wow, one hate from who? Is the person from Africa or something? I don't know, man. You can't please everybody, bro. D-Lo said, I got that one. I gave that one to Navarrete too. Okay, you gave it to Navarrete. I think Marlo said he liked it for Diaz. Diaz did show some assertiveness in that round, though. He stepped to Navarrete. Brought a tough fight, you know what I'm saying? I like what Diaz is made of, man. I think he made us some good shit for a fighter. I think he got a good, strong bloodline. All right, they touch gloves for sportsmanship. We in the championship round, the big boy round. Looper right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete. 2-punch combination for Navarrete. He brought back the left hook, but Diaz fight back though. Came on top of the jab with the left hook. Right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz on his ass. Go on his toe a little bit. Jab right hand, left hook from Diaz on his motherfucking ass. All right, he on his whole little bit. Jab right hand from Diaz, but he missed it though. But he took a left hook from Navarrete. I think that's what that was. All right, Diaz stepped in with a lead left hook. He kind of reached with it. All right, went to the body with the jab at the time. This Diaz going on his toes a little bit. All right, Navarrete over the step into him, trying to find him with that jab, but shit, that's Navarrete. Diaz trying to move and groove a little bit. Here come a jab to the body from Navarrete, but he missed it though. All right, Diaz come on top of the jab with the right hand, brought back the left hook. Excuse me, jab to the body from Diaz. Here come a jab from Navarrete. Came back with the jab again. That's Navarrete. Diaz in the southpaw stance and flick the jab out there back in the orthodox stand. Navarrete trying to find it with the right hand. Now he trying to find it with the jab. Jab right hand, left uppercut from Diaz, and Navarrete shot something out there. Right hand, left foot to the body from Diaz this time. Diaz a little bit heavy. Hard right hand to the body from Diaz, and he bagged Navarrete up. All right, Navarrete right there in front of him. All right. Shot the jab up there. He kind of bending at the waist and shit. Lead right hand for Navarrete, and Diaz came back with something. All right, Navarrete with the looper right hand. All right, Navarrete shot a little faint at the motherfucker. Diaz had to get his ass up out of there. All right, trying to find Navarrete. Right into the body from Navarrete, and Diaz came back with something. Hard left hook from Diaz. Navarrete trying to find it with the jab and shit. All right, shot a little faint, came back with a short left hook type punch. Left hook from Diaz, but he misses though. Right hand, left uppercut from Navarrete, and Diaz coming back firing shots. Here come left hook from Navarrete. Diaz going to the body on his ass. Then it's a minute and 25 seconds left to go around. All right, who will? He left uppercut from Diaz, but he misses though. Here come a jab of the right hand from Navarrete, but he missed both them shots. Here come a right uppercut, left hook from Diaz, and he drove Navarrete back. Navarrete ain't got no marks on his face. He is blemish free in this motherfucker. Jab right hand from Diaz, and Navarrete came with something. Looper right hand from Navarrete. Right hand from Navarrete. Diaz stepped in to facilitate the clinch, so I think that one of them shots hurt him. Lead right hand from Navarrete. Double left hook. Came up the right hand, left hook. Diaz over the ripper shot to the body, shoe shine combination. Just wiped blood off himself and wiped it on Navarrete, you rude motherfucker. All right, Diaz over the rip shot to the body. Navarrete with the left hook to the body. Here come a 3-4 combination for Navarrete. Jab left hand for Navarrete from the southpaw stand. Came back with the left hook on his ass as Navarrete as he exited the pocket. Here come a jab right hand for Navarrete, and Diaz coming back, 5 hard shots. Digging shots to the body. Coming back with the left uppercut. Another left uppercut. Navarrete with a 6-3 combination. Diaz over the fight back though. Looper right hand, left hook for Navarrete. Diaz coming back with combination. Right hand for Navarrete. Came back with the left hook that he walked off on. Looper right hand, left foot to the body for Navarrete. Diaz just trying to put anything he can put on the motherfucker. Hit him with anything he can. The referee just came and broke him. We got 16 seconds left to go around. Hard left hook from Diaz. Right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Navarrete with the right hand, left hook upside the goddamn head, coming back with both sides. Diaz over the fight back though. Shot right hand for Navarrete. Brought back the left hook, that's Navarrete. Right hand, left hook for Navarrete. Diaz is over there getting physical, just trying to dig shots to the body. It's the end of that round. God damn, man, them boy fighting. What you think, bro?
Man, I think Diaz did good early, but Navarrete came on strong and late and did enough, man, landed enough shots to take the round over Navarrete round.
Okay. D-Lo said, I picked 9th round KO. Yeah, man, this motherfucker like he going the distance. D-Lo said Diaz is still trying to win. That's it. So that's why I say, man, I like what he made of. Salute to Moody Trey, whether it was going down, but he said them motherfuckers are scrapping out there, absolutely. Tom Banks said Diaz earned this respect this fight. I think so too, bro. That's I have respect for him coming into the fight because I just know what type of personality he got. He tough, you know what I'm saying? Tom Banks said these dudes fight like the LA Raza card is at state. I don't even know what that is. D-Lo said Diaz done got a well-whipped ass, and now he got my respect for sure. Yeah, he got pieced up a little bit tonight, man. But he showed all kind of heart, man. Hey, Sesshot, did you overhit? See, you should be in the clear now. God damn me. All right, we in the 12th and the final round. All right, right here, left hook from Navarrete. Diaz over the fight back though. Left hook from Navarrete. Diaz coming back with combination, ripping shots to the body. Back and start with a hard left hook to Diaz. Right hand, left hook, left uppercut from Navarrete. Diaz over there ripping shots to the body. Left hook, right hand, left hook from Navarrete. Looping right hand, left uppercut, right hand for Navarrete. 6-3 combination from Navarrete. Diaz is coming back with throwing hard shots. Right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Back and start with the right hand, left hook. That's Diaz. Right hand for Navarrete. Diaz ripping shots to the body. Double right hand, came back, left hook, right hand, left hook from Diaz. Left uppercut for Navarrete, and Diaz came back with something. Right uppercut from Navarrete. Lead right hand from Navarrete. Looping right hand from Diaz. Lead right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Then they hang it up. Well, we got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left to go around. Here comes Diaz with the lead left hook type punch. Navarrete with the looping left hand. Came back with left uppercut. Diaz putting hard shots on him though. And he got him pinned up against the ropes and shit right now. Ripping shots. Well, he going to the body with some short little shots. Here comes a 6-3 combination for Navarrete. Diaz with a hard left hook to the body. Going to the right, to the kidney again with the right hand. All right, they tank it up right now. All right, Navarrete pushing back with the shoulder. Came back with the right hand. Brought back the left hook. Right uppercut. The hard right hand for Diaz though. Navarrete fight back though. Hard left hook from Diaz this time. Diaz is over there showing all kind of heart. The heart of a champion, goddamn. Be ripping shots to the body. Navarrete coming back with something though. Diaz is still making this a goddamn grudge match, phone booth, fight, diggers, hard shots to the body. Navarrete throwing right hands. Damn, it's a minute and 31 seconds left going around. Here come Diaz with a left hook. He missed it. Look from right hand, left hook to the body from Diaz. Lead right hand from Diaz coming back with some Navarrete trying to pull shots on him. Left hook right hand to the body from Navarrete. Diaz is all over this motherfucker this round. Won't let him breathe for shit. We got a minute and 17 seconds left going around shit right now. Lead right hand from Navarrete. Counter right hand from Diaz. Diaz going to the body with 2 shots on his ass. All right? Navarrete trying to push him back, come back for the right uppercut, but Diaz is still going to the body. Right hand to the head, left hook to the body. But Navarrete taking step back, put hands on his ass though. Left uppercut, left hook to the body for Navarrete, taking a step back. All right, the referee just stopped the action. What is your punk ass doing? Oh, he's wanting to get his mouthpiece back in his mouth. I didn't even know. Hell, the action was still going. You supposed to wait for a lull in the action to do that shit. Right hand, left foot to the body from Navarrete. Right uppercut, left foot to the body from Navarrete. And Diaz trying to fight back though. 2-3 combination from Navarrete. Can you back with 3-punch combination? Looping right hand, left uppercut. This motherfucker. Diaz is looking raggedy. The referee look like, should I step in and help this motherfucker? What do I do? 6-3 combination. Looping right hand. Put up, got the hands on his butt. But right hand upside the head again. Diaz just went down, man. God damn, he out there looking raggedy.
Throw in the damn die!
Oh man, he gonna get up though, man. That motherfucker did. Said, truth is I'm tired. Options are few. They threw in the towel, and I thank you. What you think about that shit, bro?
I knew that motherfucker was coming. Man, hey, Diaz is a tough motherfucker, man. That's all. I think it was an explosive, great fight, man. But Navarrete just an overwhelming motherfucker. His angles and everything is just frustrating. He beat you down physically and mentally. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he do, man. I think it was a damn good fight from both fighters, but Navarrete, overcame and did his thing. He dominated.
Yeah, man, Navarrete the type of fighter that take you places that you ain't really ready to go. That motherfucker throw punches from all angles. He throw punches all day, all night. He got long ass arms, man, and he can switch stances. He can be in the southpaw stance and in the orthodox stance. Man, that's a different type of pressure this man can put on you, man. I'm telling you, he can break you down. You know what I'm saying? King Louis, they need to stop that shit. Tom Banker, ultra combo. Bobby Jean, the queen they call Bobby Jean, what's up with it? She said the doctor stopped it. Okay, I thought they threw the towel in or something. Clever Sports TV said it's about to go down. Dito said Ruff was like, if he dies, he dies. Derek Bailey said they throw in the towel or the doctor stopped it. That's what the queen Bobby Jean said. J1 Pro Da Vinci said Diaz woman better take extra care of him tonight. Absolutely, man. He went out there and left it all in the ring, man. He can keep his head held high. You know what I'm saying? J-Dog said it was only 20 seconds left. I know, man, but shit, Diaz wasn't protesting. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo said, thank God for the corner folks and ring doctors. Absolutely, man. I remember we was calling the fight. It was on the Wilder versus Fury 2 undercard with Navarrete. He fought some guy. I can't remember his name, but, man, he had us all mad as hell. They should have stopped that fight. He was over there beating the brakes off that boy. D'Lo said Diaz would undoubtedly spend the night in the hospital. Absolutely. Said they both made. I don't know, man. Navarrete, it looked like he came out relatively unscathed. Mel Rose said Diaz got heart plus probably Parkinson's disease after this fight. D'Lo said he didn't need to take any more shots. Goddamn, yeah, that's why I say he wasn't protesting it, man. I think the man had enough. Mark Blake said that was an enjoyable fight. I think so too, man. I like that shit, man. Anytime I tell you on the calendar, I'm circling my calendar. You know what I'm saying? But after looking at that, let me ask y'all, who would y'all take out of Navarrete and Gary Russell Jr.? What you think about it, bro?
Man, I had to take Navarrete. I just see that.
Woo!
I just see that being that length and that speed and that combination punches and the direction, the way them punches is coming, gonna be a problem for Gary Russell, especially if he try to go back. If he try to fight on his back foot, I think that's gonna be a problem. If he ain't gonna be tying up when that pressure coming, I think it's gonna be a tough, long night for Gary Russell.
Shawty, I ain't taking no Navarrete over Gary Russell. I'm taking Mr. Gary Russell, 163-10. Navarrete did have an amateur background though. He was like 107-10. It was some shit like that. He had like 120 amateur fights or something, but he ain't on the level of Gary Russell, man. I think Gary Russell can bring down that punch output, man. I'm riding with Mr. Gary Russell on that motherfucker.
One of us gonna be eating crow. They get out.
It's gonna be a good fight though, man. I think we have a lot of fun with it. D'Lo said the corner told the doctor stop it. Okay. D'Lo said he had enough gold mouth. Pick him up and take him inside. The man's had enough. You know what I'm saying? J1 Pro the bitch said, you got Navarrete, man. Navarrete tough, man. I think I gotta go with skills. King Louis said facts. Marlo said King Louis said earlier that he taking Navarrete if he was to fight Gary Russell. Tom Banger said Gary Russell beats Navarrete too, man. Let's lock in, bro. We ain't formed Voltron in a long time. J-Dawg said he got Gary Russell Jr. Let's lock in. Hey, me and this nigga finally agree on something. Hey, you wasn't in here last time, bro. I gotta make this admission because you didn't hear me when I said it last time. I did go back and watch the Andrade fight when he fought against Cotton Dock when that was a knockdown. So I go ahead and get that to you, motherfucker. It was a knockdown, man. He hit him with a left hook on the chin that he didn't see coming. UG and Nelson Navarrete over Russell. Pressure bust pipes, goddamn. Skills pay the bills. I'm taking skills. Sesha, I said, great fight, great call, Trace, man. Definitely appreciate you, bro. You know I'm gonna give you my best shot every time. Tom Banger said he'll counter his ass till he fold, goddamn. Yeah, that motherfucker got that speed too, man. For me personally, y'all might think I'm crazy, but I think Gary Russell Jr. is the fastest fighter that I've ever seen. If y'all know a faster fighter than Gary Russell, please type it in the chat. I know Roy Jones and shit like that. If you factor in his size, you could say pound for pound, he probably faster than Gary Russell. But from my vantage point, I think Gary Russell is the fastest fighter I have ever seen. D'Lo said, I can't do it. These boys get hit too easily for me to pick him over Gary Russell Jr. Yeah, I'm taking Gary Russell, bro. J-Dawg said Gary will eat him up by turning and throwing fast-ass combination. That's why I say, bro, he's one of the fastest fighters I ever seen. The Queen said, I take Gary because Navarrete makes mistakes and Gary will take advantage. I agree with you. I think so, too. The Queen La D said, I think Navarrete gives Gary a tough fight. I think he gives him a tough fight. That's why I want to see it. If it was just like a straight pushover, I wouldn't be calling for the fight. So I think it'd be a good fight. I think Gary Russell Jr. got the skills to beat Navarrete. Hyvee said beat his ass the other day. He took it like a G, goddamn, yeah. J-Dawg said, thank you, goddamn. We finally agree on something. Eugene Nielsen, Navarrete didn't look as strong as he normally does with his punches. Did he have trouble making weight for this fight? Well, he did weigh in at 126.2 and he had to strip down butt naked. But for me personally, if you weigh exactly what you weigh on the dot and you butt naked, to me, that's the perfect weigh in. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the maximum amount of hydration that you can have. So I thought it was a good weigh in. But hey, you might have a point though. D'Lo said pressure makes diamonds. That pressure will make Gary Russell Jr. put on a gym. I think so too, man. D-Bit OG. Okay, Zab Judah. I think that's a good one. Zab is definitely up there. For one shot, I might take Zab Judah. I don't know. But you know, it's different type of fighters, though. You got some guys that throw one shot fast, and you got some guys that throw combinations fast. Zab might be faster with one shot. I think Gary Russell Jr. is faster with his combinations. But I'm being generous because I still don't know because Gary Russell is fast as fuck, bro. But that's a good one, though. That's a good argument. Spirit of Justice said Khan was pretty fast in his day. He was fast. It wasn't quite like that. He had them each type of combinations and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was a good one. He was pretty goddamn fast. D-Lo said, I thought Gamboa 126 was fast and I saw how fast Gary Russell Jr. was. And guess what? I forgot about this. Roy Jones Jr. said, because he sat down with Shannon Sharp on his podcast, you know, Club Shay Shay. And he told Roy Jones to make his perfect fighter. And when they got the speed, he said Gary Russell Jr. So that's coming from one of the GOATs. Roy Jones Jr. says that Gary Russell Jr. is the fastest fighter in boxing history. That's what he said. Sesha said, I think Navarrete went up in weight tonight. Yeah, he been going up in weight. That's why I be saying, bro, he an ectomorph. So them ectomorphs, they be going up in weight pretty good and shit fairly easily. La D said Gary is lightning fast. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got different type of speed, man. You got nice speed, but you got blazing speed. Gary Russell Jr. got blazing speed. Like, you'll get in front of that shit and be like, damn, what was that? And nigga get to throwing them fast combination. You be looking over at Coach. Like, Coach, did you catch that? What the fuck this nigga just hit me with? D-Lo said Diaz better take his hard-headed ass to the hospital before he wakes up tomorrow looking like Martin after Hitman got on his ass. Absolutely. Eugene M said, I'm good on Russell based on the Lomachenko fight. I think Russell is more tall. Navarrete has got the toughness and heart. He would wear Russell down. Okay, ain't mad at your prediction. Um, I don't know if you can compare Navarrete to Lomachenko though. I mean, the man was what 396-1 as an amateur. I mean, goddamn, they got to mean something. You know what I'm saying?
I think that Navarrete is more dangerous than Lomachenko, a dangerous opponent.
I think I agree with you on that. I think he'll send you to the hospital before Lomachenko will. He'll put all kind of hurt on you. So I think I agree with you on that, bro. Tom Banker said Gary will catch him with lightning whip left hooks. Absolutely. Lala D said maybe we can get Gary Russell Jr. versus Navarrete. I hope so, man. Y'all, if all the people that's been coming to the channel, y'all know I've been talking about this shit for like a year or maybe 2 years or some shit. And it's crazy too, man, because next month is gonna make 3 years that me and Marlo been doing this channel together. Like time be flying. 3 fucking years. We started this shit in fucking May of 2018. Like, man, time be flying, man. But yeah, I hope we can get that fight, Lala. I think that'll be a hell of a fight. J-Dawg said Gary dropped Lomachenko in the he hit him with a short left hand right on the chin. It wasn't called as a knockdown. We got the footage on our channel somewhere. I ain't seen it in a long time, but Marlo definitely did post that on his channel. Derek Bailey said, did Anthony Yard win this fight? I hope he did for the Champ Ross. Shit, we just ended we ended our last season on the Champ Ross too. I think I got like 17th place or something. Hey, I ain't get top 10, but I beat Marlo ass. That's all I needed. You know what I'm talking about? That's all I needed. Tom Baker said Navarrete is a juggernaut. Yeah, Navarrete tough, man. That motherfucker throw punches from everywhere. It seems like you can't never get away from him, man. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, yeah, it was a clean knockdown. Yeah, man, that short little left hand right on the chin from Gary Russell on Lomachenko, absolutely. That was a clean left hand. Hyphy said Marlo and Trey been on YouTube for 3 years and ain't changed or stolen anybody's style. Can you say the same about your favorite YouTube channel? Absolutely. You know we're going to keep it 100, man. Hey, bro, let me take a little break real quick. I'll be right back, bro.
All right, bet. We going over here to the chat. He caught up in the. What's up with it, Hypey? Salute, bro. Derek Baby, salute. Tone Bangers, what's going down? Salute, sis. What's good, Lala? Eugene M. I'm over here getting my gas pump together, y'all. Hey, I wanted to ask y'all about that. I know y'all saw that Ryan Garcia pulled out due to mental, some kind of mental, personal type of issues, man. I thought that was kind of shaky to me. All that hype he was talking, all that hype behind him with, you know what I'm saying, with the zone and Oscar and them, and for him to pull out after that nice, what was that left hook that he took? His jaw probably was broken. His jaw probably was broken, and his motherfucking ego and his reality came to par that he don't really want to do boxing no more. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Shit, if the shit get tougher than this, I'm cool. I need to take some time off and think about this, man." That's how I looked at it when I saw the reports of him pulling out. He was just all hype talking about he finna fight Pacquiao, he finna fight Tank David. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden he pulls out. I just thought that was kind of funny. Everybody talking to YouTube. Oh, Bobby Jean, salute, sis. Said Ryan realized he was over his head. That's what I was thinking when I found the news out. I was thinking he really was like, man, I'm in too deep. I think I gotta rethink boxing, man. D-Lo 404 said he pulled out because he realized he got that line disorder. Man, I swear that's what I was thinking, D-Lo. On the real, I was like, man, this motherfucker got hit with some shit. He was in a tough ass fight. You know what I'm saying? That he had to overcome. And he thought, if I got to fight Tank Davis's and Lopez's and motherfucking Pacquiao, I'm good. Let me go sit down for a minute, enjoy this money. You know what I'm saying? Because Fortuna ain't no punk. Ain't no punk at all. Eugene M said, I think Ryan Garcia is having a problem with his management. He need to get free of that situation to me. And but that for him to say what he said out the blue, that could be true though, because they was having issues through the media and shit. But he was just hyped up about fighting Fortuna and Pacquiao and Tank Davis. So I wouldn't think that the management, you know what I'm saying, would have him pulling out this fight. But you could have a good point though. DB said he pulled out a week after he signed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just don't make no sense. Talking to Mark Blake, CSM HB J Dog said Pac and Tank fight would have been cash out fights. Yeah. And this early in his career, talking about taking a break from boxing, like it just don't add up, bro. It don't add up at all in this early in his career, man. Then it was something about mental, you know what I'm saying? Mental. So I'm telling you, man, we know pressure make diamonds, but it also buzz pipes. You feel what I'm saying? Turn that hype all the way down. Mira Rose said, who? Ryan Garcia? Yeah, Ryan Garcia pulled out of the Fortuna fight. El Fenici said, yeah, what's the deal with Ryan Garcia? He looking really soft. For real, man. J-Dog said Ryan was trying to cash out. Yeah, that's what it sounded like when he was mentioning Pacquiao's name, but I never thought that fight was going to go through. He too damn small. He ain't finna fight no Pacquiao at 47. I thought that was kind of hype. But he, you know what I'm saying? He young. He just as young as Devin Haney and Tank Davis, Lopez. You know what I'm saying? He just as young as all them. Talking about he needs to reevaluate and think about boxing and shit. Think about what he want to do. But I said, man, this shit crazy, man. Don't know young fighters be talking like that. That's the first thing that really came to my mind, though. Like, man, he must got a rude awakening from that fight. He dug down and overcame it. But he still, you know what I'm saying? That jaw probably was fractured or some shit. Lala D said, gotta step away. Hope y'all still alive in a few. All right, sis. If we not, you know, I catch you on the ground or something. Eugene M said, I think Ryan Garcia and Al Heyman can really make a lot of money together. He said, I've been saying that for a while. I think Oscar is jealous of Ryan. Yeah, me too. He keep on mentioning that Instagram following that he got. I think he jealous too, man. But that Fortuna fight would only bring more money to the table. You know what I'm saying? And we'll definitely test his ass. Mel Rose said, I got to check this out. Ryan really like a baby Canelo. They said they want to cherry pick his career, man. Kind of crazy. Check it out. I got the report from Dante Boxing Nation. He even read the article that he put. I guess is his in Ryan's words. El Fenici say Ryan Garcia has had an easy road. Now after a tough fight, he got mental issues. He's mentally issues. Yeah, man. Got mental issues, man. After one tough fight. D-Lo 404 said, I keep telling folks, boxing is not his type of priority. It's his means to get mainstream exposure. So now he gonna go to what's that shit? America's Got not America's Got Talent. Can You Dance? You know what I'm talking about? That shit that Mayweather went to. He gonna take his talents to reality TV or some shit like that. D-Lo said, in my opinion, of course, fam. Mary Rose said, I can't see Ryan in the dog fight. Man, he don't even want to fight, let alone a dog fight. He don't even want to exchange jabs no more, spar. He said he's stepping away from the game. For a minute, he needs to rethink it. Eugene M said, I think Ryan doesn't trust Oscar. Maybe he was thinking it was a setup. Shit, remember he was thinking every fight's a setup. But maybe that's I'm telling you, you got a point about the management thing though. Because that could be a key reason for somebody to pull out a fight. But to say that I got to rethink my career, and if I want to even do the sport again, that ain't no management talk, but maybe though, man. D-Lo 404 said, I really think Oscar just wants his fighter to act like a fighter, but they want to be everything but what Oscar was as a boxer. Yeah. This Generation Z, ain't it? Mel Rose said, forget Ryan. I'm rooting for Jake Paul. Jake Paul over Floyd, Mel. Think Jake Paul gonna give Floyd his first O? D-Lo say, I'm gonna leave the kid alone. He could really be going through it. Getting caught in lies consistently, maybe really troubling the youngers. Yeah, man, that's another. You got a point about that. These young motherfuckers don't like to hear the truth, man. They cover their ears. La, 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 la. You know what I'm talking about? They get to covering their ears and shit. I don't want to hear it. Maybe though, maybe the spotlight is getting to the young man. But still, you know, as far as boxing, it's just my shock that he talked all that high powers, you know what I'm saying, talk. And then for him to do this, just kind of like made me think twice about him, man. Even if he do come back, do he have what it takes? You know what I'm saying? If he get up in there and get into a tough situation, is he gonna just walk away? You know what I'm saying? Tell a corner he don't want to fight no more. That's the kind of mentality. Mark Blake said, I knew Ron was going crazy when he told Teddy Atlas that God told him Tank was his next fight. He told Teddy, he had to sit down with Teddy Atlas or something. Derek Bailey said, Jake Paul, the truth. That right hand, the truth. That overhand right is the truth, huh? Eugene M said, Ryan is maybe the most marketable boxer in the game. A lot of casual fans. Yeah, man. His Instagram says it all. Young and popular. Oscar all coked up and high. Garcia may want out of the situation. Yeah, man. You got a good point. It may be just maybe overwhelming though, Eugene. It may be that, and plus the trolls getting to him, the boxing world getting to him. A lot of people not believing in him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe also them sparring matches, them tough sparring matches. That last fight with Luke Campbell might be all in one. D-Lo for boxing said, hopefully he gets whatever help he needs. Yeah, shout out to him, man. Hopefully he definitely do, man, and come to a real conclusion if you really want to do it. D-Lo said better sooner than later. Yeah, man. The more later is gonna be, the more worse it'll be for his career. D-Lo folks boxing said he must have thought God was angry at him to tell him Tank is next. This is gonna be your punishment, my son. That's crazy. That was a nightmare. That was more of a nightmare than a dream, huh, D-Lo? Yeah, man. Wait for bro to get up. We can shut it down. Yeah, man. I don't know about that, man. It just kind of made me scratch my head about that news. Everything else, man. I'm just gonna let the cards fall where they may, man. Still, I got a little bit of hope we get these fights that we want to see. Dealer 404 said, "Yep, yep." He had to knock him down a page or two. Yeah, bring him back down to reality, huh? J Dog said Masvidal just got slept. Who's that? Who's that? UFC, huh? Masvidal. Was he a favorite? J Dog. Eugene M said, "Did you see Oscar all coked up and high announcing that fight with Snoop Dogg? Would you trust him and handling your career? Hell no. A fight with Snoop Dogg. What the? A fight with Snoop Dogg. There's definitely finna be some headgear and some big ass gloves. This is crazy." D-Lo 404 said ESPN was just asking me to buy the UFC pay-per-view. Now they flash up a KO. I'm glad I saved my coins. Hey, was Masvidal the favorite? I don't even be on UFC like that, y'all. But I do ask questions. I don't know nothing about Masvidal. Oh, J Dog said nah, but he wasn't expected to get slept. Oh, okay. He supposed to be a tougher fight than what it was. D-Lo 404 Bakken said he was calling the Cunningham fight with Snoop. Oh, he was calling it. Okay. I thought that he was saying that, announcing that Snoop was gonna be his next fight. I was finna say, man, this motherfucker super thirsty. Oh, y'all follow D-Lo 404 if you haven't already. His link is right just now, just popped up into his chat. He got good boxing videos over there, good analysis of the sport, man. D-Lo 404. Make sure y'all subscribe. Eugene M said there was an announcement of some fight. He said there was an announcement of some fights with each other. Oscar just embarrassing himself badly. Obviously just gone, Marlo. Damn. Yeah, he probably ain't giving a fuck no more, huh? We're gonna see some more fishnets and spatulas. we gonna get some more fishnets. Oh, D-Lo's. No problem, bro. Mel Rose said Campbell was Ryan's toughest fight, Marlo. Yeah, Luke Campbell, right? And that was his last fight too, Mel Rose. Not only his toughest fight, but that was his last fight. Oh, you asking me? Yeah. I think Luke Campbell was his toughest fight, man. I think that shot was a hell of a shot. And he had to get up and overcome that motherfucker. He probably thought he was gonna lose too. The way he dug down. Oh, J-Dog said a counter right put Masvidal was with Kimbo Slice. He had that backyard fight in the early days. Oh, that's where he came from? A lot of them UFC fighters came from them backyard brawls or some shit like that, huh? D-Lo 404 said he said Oscar said he just had a little something to drink and had been training for beast mode. Must be a different kind of beast. Oh hell no. No, I see you, man. He said, oh, okay. Yeah, man, I think so. That was the only fight that I saw he had to really overcome an obstacle like that. A flush punch right to the chin. Got pulled down, looked at shocked, embarrassed in front of all his Instagram followers. But he did a good job to me to overcoming that shot. That's why I say I was scratching my head about him quitting. You know what I'm saying? The first time you have to overcome some shit, you want to step away from the sport. This was a bad time. That's just what was on my mind. Like, damn, it's a bad time to step away after a fight like that. And somebody said maybe because all the shit getting to him and maybe all the talk about him getting exposed. I heard a lot of people saying he was exposed. I didn't really think he was exposed because he was just hyped. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo 404 said, I wish them motherfucking UFC fighters wore the head guard like Rick Steiner used to wear in the NWA WCW. Them ears be fucked up. Oh, you talking about Rick Stinger, huh? What they call them ears, man? They call them ears something. Meat ears. No, it's called cauliflower ears. That's what they call. The wrestlers be getting cauliflower ears. D-Lo 404 said them motherfuckers don't make enough money to be around here looking like aliens about the ears. Yeah, they call cauliflower ears or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. What they wrestlers? They is, huh? Cauliflower ear. There you go. Eugene M said, give Ryan credit. He got up from the knockdown and handled his business. He just needs solid guidance. Yeah, I hope I don't sound like I'm trying to bash him or nothing. He got credit from me from, you know what I'm saying, from overcoming that. definitely got credit. That's why I say I ain't see it coming, you know. D-Lo say, yeah, they look like meat ears. Like meatballs in the back of a motherfucking ear, huh? Yeah, I hope I don't sound like I'm bashing them. I was just trying to say, like, I was shocked that, you know what I'm saying, this is coming out of his mouth. You know what I'm saying? This early in his career, so. Hey, but I'll give you this, Eugene. If he is pulling up out of that, pulling out for those reasons, I think he's smart doing it at this age, though. I think he's smart doing it at this age. He can sit out a good 2 years, and as long as he's still training and doing this thing, he can sit out a good 2 years and still come back strong. I don't think he's gonna come back trying to jump on the top of the division, but he can work his way back up. I will say that though, if that's the problem, it's best to do it at this time because Crawford, like you can see Crawford position, he can't make the kind of moves that these younger fighters can do. No, that Fortuna fight, haplotype, salute, fam. That Fortuna fight was for a title shot. It was like a title eliminator or something like that. Right, D-Lo? Right, Eugene? Yeah, I think it was for a title eliminator or something. Or one of them, whoever won that fight was gonna get guaranteed a shot at Devin Haney, I believe. D-Lo 404 said he got credit. He got credit for me for overcoming the knockdown and getting the KO. But it also comes with criticism for getting caught by the shot because he fights to get dropped. His chin is all the way up. Yeah, when he step back, his chin definitely is straight up and down. Pulling back, he gonna be in trouble. He got some bad habits, man. That's why I say in the boxing world, they probably say he got exposed. So. A lot of videos, because a lot of people didn't like the hype. It's just opinions. Though. I don't even see why a lot of fighters listen to it because it's opinions. If you get in the gym and fix some of them issues, you know what I'm saying? Work on your craft. You know, 404 said it was for an unnecessary eliminator because Garcia was already the mandatory but didn't want the fight. You see what I'm saying? All that kind of shit into him stepping away from the fight. Kind of weird, man. So he was already up to fight Haney, in the position to fight Haney, but he didn't want to fight. So he took a step backwards to fight Fortuna for eliminator as an eliminator fight. That don't make sense right there neither. You know, 404 said he can only break the bad habits in the ring. He is certainly young enough. Yeah, for real. The more professional fights, the more better you should become. Eugene M said Ryan already had the title shot, but his camp turned it down. He said then took the eliminator fight. That was a head scratcher right there. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Y'all typed that at the same time, but damn, that was crazy, man. You don't move backwards, especially when you're talking like you the baddest thing walking. Melrose said Ryan do fight chin way in the air. He said he was due for that knockdown. Yeah, he was due for it. Just analyze a lot of people. When it come, it be a shock to them, but don't really be a shock. It just be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, if you getting exposed when you get up in there, especially with a southpaw though. That was a southpaw. I think he should have took that. Melrose, said from anybody. He said you have to tuck your chin, and you got to be in your guard, going backwards. You know what I'm saying? You got to be in your guard, bent over. I'd rather motherfucker when a motherfucker come forward, I'd rather you meet them, make them shorten their punches up, tie them up. Oh, that's one thing that there's gonna be a problem in the Gary Russell fight for Navarrete. Navarrete don't like to hold, man. He don't like to tie up. And that's Gary Russell comfort zone being close up like that. So that's gonna be an issue for Navarrete in the Gary Russell fight. Up close. Eugene M said, but was this Ryan's call or was it Oscar's call? He said, see, I'm questioning his management on all this. Where's the guidance, right? Especially with a motherfucker like Oscar in your corner, and this is going on. Melrose said, right, bro. He tried to lean back all the time. Yeah, most definitely. Hey, but you got a point, Eugene M. His guidance is somewhere in the closet with a spatula and a rolled up $100 bill, if you know what I mean. D-Lo 404 said Gary just needs to get in the ring, period, at this point. And that goes something that's gonna be a motherfucking a black eye for Gary. That motherfucking ring rust. Fighting once a motherfucking year against an active, wild, little young, skinny motherfucking octopus. Call him a beast, but that motherfucker got some overwhelming shots, man. Yeah, Melrose said Ryan got no inside game at all. Yeah, mid range and distance. Melrose said that's why I said Ryan and the dog fight definitely not gonna go well, especially with that chin, man. I don't see him beating Tank. Definitely don't see him beating Tank. After me seeing him fight a southpaw, I don't see him beating Tank. D-Lo 404 said ring rust is a real thing. Said I know motherfuckers calling an excuse, but you can't ignore it. Said that's psychic. Hell yeah. Eugene M said Gary Russell talks more than he fights. Navarrete just fights. Navarrete is all heart. I just don't believe in Russell. Man, me and you locked in. We're gonna form Voltron that fight. I don't either, man. I had Gary Russell over Lomachenko. I ate crow, and I think he did good towards the end of the fight. He let Lomachenko get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? He was too relaxing that motherfucker. He let Lomachenko get off a lot of work early. And if you let a motherfucker get off, imagine fighting a motherfucker that throws 1,000 punches damn near in a round like Navarrete. You can't let Navarrete get off that kind of work. I just think there's a lot of handicaps that's gonna go into that fight for Gary Russell, man. And he gonna need all them tools, all that experience in the fight with Navarrete. That motherfucker, he can switch stands too. So them overwhelming shots finna come from both sides, from orthodox and the southpaw stance. I think it's gonna be a good fight, though. I think that fight need to happen too. Gary Russell need a big fight, man. We ain't gonna be on much longer. Y'all wait for bro to come back. We gonna shut it down. D-Lo say I ain't gonna lie. Gary had me pissed off in the first half of the Lomachenko fight. I was like, who is this pretending to be Gary Russell Jr.? Man, I was pissed off too, screaming at the nigga, man. That's why I made that video. I had to break down the fight, you know what I'm saying? Because that knockdown was important for Gary Russell, and it didn't count. And it was a knockdown. He landed a shot, and Lomachenko was going down, and on his way down, he tripped on his foot. It's still a knockdown. You feel what I'm saying? Still a knockdown. Did y'all ever go back and check that, revisit that fight? D'Lo said he would have fell without the foot there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. His momentum was already going down, D'Lo. But you know how ESPN is, man. You know how they get down. That's why I say that was a knockdown, man. I had to go break that break that motherfucking part of the fight down right there. Cause that was a 10-8 round for Gary. That would have helped him a lot. And cause he needed that motherfucker. Started too late. You there, bro? See, I think bro busy. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, y'all. Hey, I know it's always fun, man. We missed out on the Andre fight. It was a pretty good fight too. I enjoyed that Andre fight, man. Andre needed to get up in the ring. He looked kind of gas. Matter of fact, before we get up out of here, what y'all thought about the Andre fight? Did y'all get the chance to check it out? What y'all tell me what y'all thought? I thought Andre gas tank was his problem in the fight, man. I think he was reaching too much. I think he wasn't setting up the shot because in the 6th round, I think that's what I predicted. I think that if he would have set up his shots and his gas was up to par, he would have been able to get him up out of there, bro. He hurt him in the 6th round, but he wasn't able to finish him, man. I wanted to talk about that one. It was on my mind. But overall, though, Andre did what he had to do, man. He pulled it off. Moyo Saw, salute, fam. He said, sorry I'm late, had to check in. Appreciate you, bro. Salute. Melrose said Andre straight faded in the second half. Yeah, man, his gas tank. D-Lo 404, he said, I think rain rush and pressure he put on himself got to Andre a little bit. Man, for real. And power faded bad. Yeah, his power faded bad. And he tried too. He was landing good hard shot, but that shit was not Williams was not respecting that shit. Hyphy say Andre don't got enough power to be a good finisher. Yeah, I can agree with that. D-Lo 404 said I think that Williams was tough too. Yeah, Williams definitely was tough. You're a tough motherfucker. Eugene F said Andre looked bad to me. Andre and Harrison both took steps back. Man, y'all seen Harrison? I thought Harrison lost that fight, bro. I thought they was kind of reaching, trying to give him a draw, bro. I thought Harrison lost that fight, man. I thought he needed the last 2 rounds desperate. But yeah, man, Andre, I think it more than anything, I think it was his gas tank, bro. I just think that if that was like a Charlo or somebody in there, he would have been in trouble, bro. I think his gas tank was his kryptonite in that fight against that caliber of opponent. D-Lo 404 said, I think I want to see Andre versus Charlo more than ever. Yeah, man. It's the right time for Charlo. It's a bad time for Andre. Charlo been active. Andre ain't. So it's the right time, man. Melrose said, I like Andre tough. That's probably why he won't fight Charlo. Yeah. I think that the zone and Eddie Hearn is the main reason why it's not happening. He ain't even fighting Triple G or the people that's even on his side of the street or the side of the business, however you want to put it. He's not even fighting those names, let alone to be going outside of that trying to fight somebody. That's the funny part about it.
Hey, but one thing about that Andre fight, Andre was a 3-1 favorite in that fight. The odds makers had that fight relatively close. I had saw minus 300. I saw minus 350. In that fight time, it was minus 400. So he got all the way up to 4-1. Let's see what the odds going to be for Charlo next fight when he fight this Montiel. He going to be a 50-1 favorite against this man. Watch what I tell you. And then when he go out there and knock him out, everybody gonna come in here and be impressed and be talking about how good he looked. And he fought a motherfucker that he was a 50-1 favorite over. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, hell no, ain't no need to be impressed. He supposed to get it done. He better. Anyway, just with that name. Who the fuck is this guy?
I'm gonna tell you who he is. He a guy that fought as low as 140 pounds. Go look at his box rec. He got fights at 140. He got fights at 147. He done fought as high as 162. He pretty much get in where he fit in. But he fighting a man that has fought as low as 140. This nigga Charlo is the king of beating people, smaller guys that's coming up to fight him, bro. Like, man, come on. Then everybody gonna be impressed with the shit. Andre was a 3-1 favorite. He was in a tough fight.
And I don't even want to get on his nostril about some shit I read. This nigga said that he didn't want to put his life, he got to put his life on the line in there against Benavidez. The fans don't. I said, what?
Nah, he said something that really threw me out because he was talking about how Andre pulled out the fight against Jamel. And he was talking about, man, he fucked up all kind of stuff for me. And all this kind of shit. Like, nigga, what you mean for you? He pulled out the fight against your brother. How the fuck is that holding shit up for you?
Right.
Like, y'all ain't the same nigga, bro. Like, y'all twins, but you ain't the same person. Y'all, this nigga crazy, man.
Mel Rose said, Power Instant. Eugene M said, Andre don't want no parts of Charlo for real, for real. Said, I think he said, if I was Charlo, I would try to get that fight off my duck list right now, ASAP. Easy work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the right time to go at him for Charlo, man. That nigga gas can't look weak, and his power didn't look like shit in the mid to late rounds. You know what I'm saying? Well, after the 6th round, that shit was gone. You know what I'm saying?
Ring rust is a factor too, though, man. He got an intricate style, so he needs to stay busy and stay in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, if Andre's so easy, Charlo go knock him off. Nigga, if the nigga offer you 5 million to fight on the moon,
take it.
Take it, nigga. Why is you worried about where y'all fight at, nigga? Go to the zone or let the nigga come to PBC and knock him off and take his belt if he's so easy.
And he go to separation too, that, you know, motherfuckers like, you got to give people, just thinking back right now, you know, shout out to Lubin, and shout out to J-Rock fighting motherfuckers early, you know what I'm saying, willing to take they motherfucking, take that, put their own on the line. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is a nice time for him. He got a nice little following, his name get a buzz. If this is a risky fight, it's a perfect time to go on to take this pay-per-view risky fight. You ain't getting no Canelos or no Triple G's, so you can make your own name by fighting a Benavidez, Andre. You know what I'm saying? It's the perfect time for him, man. Put them motherfucking O's on the line, man.
Yep, I agree with you, man. I want all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All them good fights.
Yeah, because he ain't getting no Canelo, or they both in the stable. You know what I'm saying? They office is right next door to each other, basically. You know what I'm saying? He ain't getting those fights, man. They might as well.
Yeah. Where you was at in the chat?
D-Lo said, yeah, that boy came in on a 7 or 8 fight KO streak and was calling for Andre since Mangia had other obligations. Right there.
Yeah, Leon Williams was pretty tough, man. He went out there and he stopped Alantez Fox. Alantez Fox ain't just the greatest motherfucker, but he ain't just no pushover, though, and he was able to go out there and stop the motherfucker. So the odds makers had a little bit of respect for Leon Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Hyphy said Charlo and Javante only fight smaller weight guys. Goddamn, I know Charlo for sure, man. Charlo will fight a 154-pounder in a minute, and now he fighting a dude that fought as low as 140. And when he go out there and stop him, everybody gonna be impressed. Coming here talking about how good Charlo looked, and he was a fucking 50-1 favorite. I'm saying 50. This nigga might be 100-1 favorite in his next fight. Watch what I tell you. You know I'm gonna be in here talking. D-Lo said, yeah, too bad y'all ain't Charlo because Charlo has consistently shown he don't want that fight. Mel Rose, I don't know about Maul beating David Benavidez. I don't know about that either, me personally, bro. I'm taking David Benavidez if he fight Charlo. I think he's just the naturally bigger man. I think Charlo got better skills, but I just feel like David Benavidez will wear him down. How you see the fight going, bro?
Man, after the shit came out that nigga's mouth, I think David Benavidez will whoop his ass, man. I feel like, how can I believe in a motherfucker that don't believe in his motherfucking self, man? That's kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? I thought I seen Maul setting him up. I thought the jab would be a factor. But I don't think, you know what I'm saying, he see that shit. So I had to have, you know what I'm saying, reflect and think about this motherfucking shit, man. I had to bring in the fact that this nigga mentally ain't gonna go into that fight thinking he gonna win, you know?
I did hear him say that he'll blow his mind with right hands. He said he'll blow his mind and Charlo mind with, and Andre mind with straight right hands. So he might have a little bit of belief in himself, but goddamn, let's see you do it.
That's probably something his coach told him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how you supposed to be talking, man. That's how you supposed to, ain't no talking about life on the line, dangerous ass shit, nigga. That shit is weird, man. It's one way class up, man. And you be fighting motherfuckers that come from 147 and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit be weird, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I still think that, he got the power, though, to stop and beat it.
Yeah, he definitely got a chance to win. For sure. You know what I'm saying? You're a bad motherfucker, but I want to see you do it, man. I'm tired of speculating. Oh, Charlo, he'll do this and Charlo will do that. Well, let's see you do it.
Yeah, let's see this shit. Goddamn, I'm sick of talking for a motherfucker who ain't gonna talk for himself. Yeah.
Hey, bro, this motherfucker pretty much still living off of a J-Rock win. I know the Devianchenko win was very good for him too, but his breakout win was against J-Rock, and that shit been a little while back.
Man, that was many moons. Motherfuckers forgot about that. Some casuals don't even know about that.
And Devianchenko is literally like the smallest middleweight contender out there. This nigga like 5'9" or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he beat up the smallest one, even though I did pick against him. I ain't gonna lie, I picked Devianchenko at A Crow. But still,
you did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always keep it 100, but he still beat up the smallest guy up there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Eugene them said, didn't Charlo already sign a contract to fight Andre, and Andre refused to sign once before? Nigga, that's Jermale. Like Jermale and Jamal is two different people, man. Everybody be equating them together. Jermale was gonna fight the man. Jamal didn't sign to fight shit.
They look alike though.
They do look alike, man. But I feel like Jermale is one of the most gangster fighters in boxing. That motherfucker fight anybody. He signed a contract to fight Andre. He about to be a fucking undisputed champion at 154. And I know I own the undisputed shit like that, but he went out there, he cleaning out the division. I think he's one of the most player fighters there is.
He got the mentality, you know what I'm saying? He definitely got the attitude. You ain't gonna hear him say no shit like his brother say. This motherfucker think he could beat Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that motherfucker is a bad motherfucker, man. And I'm thinking, he like one tick away, a loss away from doing the Melvin Butler. What's that motherfucker name, Trey?
Yeah, James Butler.
James Butler, he a tick away. He got that attitude. You know what I'm saying? You need to have that though. That Mike Tyson attitude in boxing, man. You don't need to have no motherfucking fear no type of motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got him right at the top of the list of the fighters that I think are model citizens for boxing. Like that motherfucker will fight anybody. But Jamal, I don't feel the same way about him. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I know I let everybody love the Charlos, but I just got more respect for Jamel than Jamal.
Nitty G, salute, man.
Salute to you. What's going down? We're in the chat. Mel Rose said that would be a fight. Yeah, definitely ain't no easy work. D-Lo said, and I'm tired of hearing that Montiel beat James Kirkland. Man, Kirkland let Montiel land a slow 99 punch combination where everything landed flush. Yeah, man, that wasn't James Kirkland, man. James Kirkland ain't been the same since he ain't been with Ann Wolf. Hell, we probably could have whooped James Kirkland that night. For real. D-Lo said, yeah, he blowing my mind with the shit that he says. He said, wait a minute, I done heard Ronnie Shields be dismissive of the Andre fight too as well and double talk about going to 68. Mel Rose said J-Rock was out cold, man. Yeah, I ain't crow on that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't crow, man. I picked J-Rock. I thought J-Rock had better skills than Charlo, but Charlo landed that counter right uppercut, and that was all she wrote. It was one of the prettiest counter right uppercuts I ever seen. That shit was gorgeous. Derek Bailey said facts. Nitty G, yeah, salute. D-Lo said that Jamel versus Andre fallout was damn near a decade ago. Jamal ain't got no excuse not to push for the Andre fight. Yeah, man, let's get some of these big fights. You about to say something, bro?
No.
Okay, Mel Rose said, yeah, Mel Hart make other fighters scared. Yeah, man, that motherfucker will get out there, man. I got him on the top of the list, number one. Number two, I got Josh Taylor. As far as the fighters that I feel like move the way I feel like fighters should move, and they damn near about to be undisputed, both of them. You know what I'm saying? So I got respect for that shit. D-Lo said, Marlo, you talking about the dude who killed Sam Kellerman? Yeah, he killed Max Kellerman, brother.
Burped him up and shit. Let the nigga live with him and shit, and did him dirty, man.
Did him dirty, boy. That's fucked up. Eugene M said, Spence don't duck no fades. Yeah, you know what I mean? He don't duck no fades, man. I just like Jamel. I don't have shit to say about Jamel. Jamel don't talk like he don't say shit like 60-30, 60-40, fuck it, 70-30, 80-20. He don't do all that, man. This man puts his name on a contract to fight. He ain't when is Jamel talking about numbers? You know what I'm saying? I don't never hear this nigga talking about that shit. So I got Jamel at the top of the fucking list. You know what I'm saying? I swear, man, a lot of y'all, man, I don't think y'all want to see no fight. The last time when I said type of one in the chat, if you want to see Spence and Crawford, and a lot of y'all didn't type no one. You don't think I noticed that shit? I noticed it. And Eugene M was one of them. He did not type a one. So if they have this fight, if Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence sign a fight tomorrow, I don't know if Eugene M gonna be happy about it. I think he would rather Errol Spence just stay undefeated. That's what I think. Mel Rose said, James Faculty gone, goddamn. Eugene M said, Trace Marlo, what's up with Harrison? Harrison always been kind of slow. Like it seemed like his reaction time is very slow. So when I saw him in this fight, he fought a guy that had a little speed. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he might give Harrison a little bit of trouble. I didn't think he would go out there and arguably beat him, but I thought Harrison was a little bit slow though.
I think it's accumulating. That nigga age, that nigga pops died. You know what I'm saying? That nigga mental. You know, it looked like he don't even want to fight no more, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't even listening to his brother, bro. He stood up every goddamn round. Like it just all the energy, it just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying?
He might have to have some time for an adjustment period too, because that was his first fight with that, right?
Yeah.
And his dad is very vocal too, man. He's one of them people like, Nick, nice catch, and all this kind of shit. So he might have to have a little time to adjust to not have his dad in the corner. Because when you ain't got your trainer, yo, ride or die, it is kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
D-Lo said, I actually like Jamal more than Jamel, but Jamal is about that action. Okay, I think Jamel about that. Oh, yeah, he said Jamel is about that action. Nitty G said, Maul looking real suspect in these boxing streets. I thought he was about that action. It's looking like he's all capped. Yeah, hopefully we get to see some of these fights, man. Salute to the GVIP historian. Scrapbook was going down. So what's good, Marlo and Trey? It's good to see you, brothers. Appreciate you pulling up.
Salute, fam.
D-Lo said, we ain't hearing jack shit about Jamel versus old boy for undisputed, except for they getting it done. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. What's that dude name? Castano or something like that? Yeah, man. He been talking about that fight. Jamel been talking about that fight.
Hey, that was a smooth chess move, how they pulled it off. Something similar to the Andy Ruiz AJ. If he would have came out with the second fight, we would have had the Wilder Fury undisputed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, AJ Ruiz, the undisputed. Now we finna have it at 54, though. Al Heyman pulled that motherfucker off.
That's gonna be good, man. I respect it. Nitty G said, damn, once again, missed the fight call. I really got to change my work schedule. When the stream is over, I will go back and check out the replay. Man, we appreciate you pulling up, bro. It's all good. Eugene M gave me a 1. God damn, about time, man. Said, honestly, I would rather see Spence versus Ennis because I think it would be more exciting. I think Ennis beats Crawford. I want to see all of them fight each other, man. That's all I want to see. Damn, like whether you back in Spence or you back in Crawford, to me, I feel like we should all be on the same side because we want to see the fight. It don't matter who you picking to win, man. Do you want to see the fight? Because the fights is what's good for boxing, man. Like the accomplishments and shit, that's good. Like undisputed and shit, that's good. But what you think is gonna bring the excitement? If we got an undisputed fight or we got Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence, that's what's gonna move the needle, man. The big name fights. When you think about the great fights, you think about Ali and Frazier and Ali and Foreman and Sugar Ray Leonard and Hitman Hearns and all this shit, man. The names is what count, man. All that championship this and championship that, it's about the names. D-Lo said, I doubt the PBC will probably fuck Wilder versus Ruiz up. So, yep, I want to see the fight. I don't know what the split is. Yeah, I don't give a damn about the split. I just want to see the fight. Hey, bro, you want to go ahead and shut it down, man? We've been on for down to 3 hours.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. We ain't gonna talk y'all to death all night, man. We definitely appreciate everybody coming through. I don't know what fights we got next week, man. I think boxing gonna start to heat up a little bit in the upcoming months. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got some pretty good shit going on. I ain't want to say too much, but we ain't called a fight last week because that was on me. My fucking little brother died. You know what I'm saying? So I've been kind of fucked up. My energy wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So I came in here and gave y'all my best energy that I can give you with a heavy heart. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. man, little brother, man.
Rest in peace, bro.
Yeah, man. But much love to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, we'll be back next week. We'll call a frog at a well, and y'all come fuck with us, man. Salute to everybody.
Yeah, man. You already know, man. It's always fun hanging out with the fans, enjoying these fight nights, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back soon. Till next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him. Gia.